One. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into another installment of I'm Just Saying 48. And today, like many other episodes, we got special guests, plural. We got guests on today's show, man. I'm not going to talk your heads off. I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves, man. Go ahead, gentlemen.
Yo.
Shoot, this Wan The Great here. Shoot, I done been here like, 2-3 times. Shoot, I'm just trying to come back.
Oh, it's your boy Gorilla Fat, FAT, how you want to put it, man. No, I'm new to the show. I'm here, though. Ready to shine.
And we appreciate both y'all stopping by, man, taking time out y'all Sundays, man. If you best believe if they here, my partner in crime here, man. Go on, let them know who he is, man.
Yes, sir. AKA the love doctor, AKA, yo, I get her in check. Can't say what I want to say. After this 30 seconds is about to go down. It's no other than Juice Shakur. You already know who I am. Man, let's get this show started, man. I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to say.
Hey, man, now all the cast and the players out here, you best believe the last one to tell, man, is Wan The Great, man. We thank y'all for tuning in. We got a great show upon us, man. So where y'all fellas want to take this?
NBA, off the rip. NBA, off the rip. Okay,
Yeah.
30 second mark up.
That's up, baby.
Man, that's some bullshit, boy. Say bullshit. Boy, let me tell you something. I ain't worried about the series. Oh, I called you. Anyway, fact, I ain't worried about the series. Let me tell you why.
Right.
The thing that's throwing me off, and I say this, and I ain't noticed this, and my cousin will tell you, I have never been a Toronto Lou fan. Never.
What?
Never. I'm just keeping it real. His coaching is questionable. Because if you really think about it, any series he ever been in of any significance, whether it be the famous 3-1 series that they came back, you got to look at it. He always playing the underdog. Always. He always playing this card of fighting back series. If you actually had your shit together from the get-go, you wouldn't be sitting here having these fight back close-ass games or whatnot. Because if you look at it, okay, let's be real here. Kawhi Leonard, is he a top 5 player in the NBA?
Yeah.
Shit, I say it.
Okay, is Luka Doncic a top 5 player in the NBA?
To me, yeah.
Okay, I say he a top 10. Top 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I say top 10.
So if we look at talent pool from a star radius, it's a major drop off from Kristaps Porzingis and Paul George, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of this. Okay, I'm not gonna put this on Paul George and say, oh man, he ain't show up, because the second half he did, he came to play.
He did a,
I'm gonna give him that. But what gets me about this whole thing, I'm looking at coaching and I'm saying to myself, why is Reggie Jackson in the game and only scoring 2 points and he playing for 20-something minutes?
right.
If he ain't producing in the first 10 or 15, sit his ass down. Other week, I struck a nerve with a certain person on the show, Warren. When I mentioned Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo. But if my memory served me correct, yesterday, didn't Rondo have like 11, 7, and 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Better than Reggie Jackson, who's starting for some reason and only getting 2 points and 1 rebound. But Rajon Rondo, he ain't gonna be no factor. He ain't no factor. He ain't no factor though. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, then let's move along. Why is Marcus Morris a starter and you only scoring 4 points? Ain't no way you a starting power forward. Get his punk ass on that bench. Hell no. It's like this was the people that should be starting is on the bench, and the people that's on the bench, it's fucked up. It's crazy. I'm like, bro, what was the point of bringing Boogie in if you're not gonna use him? What was the point?
So
You know, I mean, I'm looking at this shit and I'm saying Dallas ain't gonna win because they got the better talent. Dallas gonna win because they gonna outcoach Teron Lue.
Right.
They gonna outcoach his dumb ass. Number two, this is another thing stood out. Cause I got a rant going on. I'm sorry, y'all give me a minute. Zubox. If Zubox is scoring, but he can't guard a motherfucking stop sign on a pick and roll,
No, we
put
can't.
that big bitch on the bench. Put that big bitch on the bench.
Right. Right, dude. Hey, that's some bullshit.
Bruh.
They had
Man,
all the motherfuckers up there shooting like that, nigga. Ain't no way, man. I seen him, but I got mad like, man, fuck this shit. And they had Tim in there doing his goddamn thing. They had, who is, what that nigga name, Dunnick, whatever that name is. That motherfucker doing some shit. Dorian up there shooting shit. Jalen, I'm
right,
like, God, that nigga, what the
right.
hell my goddamn team doing? They
My
playing
G,
around.
my G. I put this on everything I love. When they put Rondo in that game, notice how they came back instantly. Took
Right.
the lead. Took the lead. And then that's the crazy part.
Took the lead in the
You
fourth
get
quarter.
Paul George to actually show up for the second half. Rondo actually producing far as your guards. And then on top of that, you get a bonus. Patrick Beverly actually getting double figures. You're supposed to win that game. Kawhi catching bodies on a fast break. Come on. What we waiting on? I'm looking at this whole series and I'm saying to myself, I'm not saying Dallas is a bad team, but if you telling me Luka finna go on and get 30 every game in this series, and then all them other shooters around him finna catch fire, good luck. Good luck. Because if I'm Teron Lue saying this, number one, Zubac can't start. Number two, we gotta play Boogie. And number three, if we they're gonna do that switching shit, we need to play small and we need to put at least Nick Batum. Hold on. Let me correct myself. Put Serge Ibaka out there as your starting center. He can guard on the perimeter. What is you doing?
I think they playing him
Like
in. I
that's
think he's
what you
staying
call
100%
just
healthy.
being stupid, huh?
I don't know. I think they playing him back in. I think his back. I think he's still like on day to day from back spasm. That's the only thing I can guess, because I'm kind of with you on the whole Zubac thing. That's the main reason I actually picked them winning, because Zubac, like you said, can't guard a stop sign. Not to hold you up. I'm let you finish what you got to say. That's the only reason I could think why Serge wouldn't be starting in the fourth quarter, because he's the better defensive option, probably even offensively. But I think he only played 8 minutes yesterday, so that kind of threw me off.
And in them 8 minutes, guess what him and Zubac both had? 8 points.
Yeah.
So tell me, how a man with back spasm and minute restriction end up with the same as those starting center?
Yeah.
You give me that answer, get back at me. Get back at me. I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, boy, they couldn't have me as no assistant coach. I'm going upside Lou head. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Get that stupid ass nigga out here. Nigga, you trash. Get your ass on this bench. Bring your ass and put your headband on and get your ass out there and give us at least something. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, like, Patrick Patterson not playing. You know, I'm looking like, bro, if that's the case, in my honest opinion, this is the starting five. Rondo, PG. No, I'm gonna say this. Rondo, Nick Batum, Kawhi, PG, and then have occasionally Boogie and occasionally Serge Ibaka. This might be the series where Big Zoo got to come off the bench. You know, I put PG as my power forward, and for this reason only. Porzingis is living on the perimeter, so it ain't like he's gonna outbang Paul George. So Paul George can get away with playing somebody like Big Zoo. I mean, I'm sorry, not Big Zoo, but Porzingis on the perimeter.
You need to stop that shit.
That's it. That for me, if you look at it, Porzingis had 12 points. 12 points.
Yeah, 14.
I'm like, yo, if that's your second option, the Clippers got this in the bag. But they right here letting motherfuckers think they Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. 30. Hey. I said, God damn. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all had the floor. I had my rant. This some bullshit.
I said, any of you gentlemen like to go next?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Clippers no more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go.
Yeah.
Well, what I took away from this game, I actually got to agree with Juice, man. It basically boiled down to coaching. The substitutions didn't make sense. The the rotations didn't make sense because Dallas, besides Luka, nobody, and I guess Tim Hardaway, nobody's really commanded the game. And it's basically how last year's series with them went. It's like Luka's orchestrating. They're not running no plays. Luka is orchestrating, bringing their bigs like Zubac, who can't stop a stop sign, out to the perimeter, getting by them. Y'all defense gonna collapse. He gonna find the shooters. It's just that simple. And that was one of the reasons I picked them, because Zubac's gonna get minutes. That's just what it is. I hear what he's saying with Boogie. Boogie is probably at this stage of his career, him and Zubac, it's a toss-up. In his prime, it's in his prime, easy. Boogie's gonna start, but what y'all gotta realize is Boogie ain't gonna help them on defensive end either. He was never a great defensive player in his prime.
That's why you bring him in on the bench. Listen to what I'm saying. If you bring him in on the bench, you still got some offense to where you ain't asking Patrick Beverly to go score 10 points. Patrick Beverly is supposed to primarily be in just for defense, just to frustrate somebody, take one of their best scores out the game. He can't do that if he's scoring there. He got to go down there.
Right.
Then I'm gonna say this too.
I'm just saying.
No, I hear it, and I say this too. Yeah, I want to say Zubac. He probably should come off the bench in this series. Patrick Beverly, it's the same thing last year. Patrick Beverly ain't stopping nobody on that team. Damn sure not Luka Doncic. He's too big. He's too strong. He's not faster. He's just big and stronger. He cannot play this series because all they're gonna do is go by him in the offensive end, let him shoot. They're gonna play 4 against 5 every time.
I disagree with that.
That's fair. Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna tell you why. I think Patrick Beverly is witty enough to take Tim Hardaway Jr. out the series. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a spot up shooter. If you got somebody constantly hounding you, guess what that does? That gives you one less person to throw that ball to. So now your 5-on-4 just became what, 4-on-4.
I'm gonna say this. He hounded them last year. It didn't change nothing. He hounded his guards. It didn't change nothing.
You saying that Beverly can't take 10?
No.
Hold on. So you said it didn't work last year, but who won the series?
They won the series because they started playing, did what he needed to do. And that's another thing. Their stars are going to have to get out to better shooting starts. Kawhi, him and Luke actually shot the same percentage, 9 for 22. But with PG starting out so slow, which I predicted, because he's going to take a lot of those Luka assignments, which I understand. They want to preserve Kawhi throughout the game. I understand why he's shooting slow, but Kawhi got to, he got to let me know nobody on this team can guard me, which I agree. And by the way, that poster, oh my God.
Yeah.
That poster, oh my God. Yeah. They may lost the game.
Poster was crazy.
I'm going to be honest, in my honest opinion. I wouldn't let Paul George guard the man. I would let Nick Batum guard Luka.
For the whole game of Spurs. Because one of them had to guard.
Spurs. Now, when it's getting down to crunch time, that's when you put Kawhi on. If I'm Paul George, I wouldn't want to guard Luka. You can't even guard Damian Lillard. I'm just being honest.
It's Dame Dollar, baby.
Man, fuck that. I don't want to hear that, man.
Man.
But
you gonna say something, Juice? Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. And Juice, I'm with you, man. If your second option is getting 14 points, don't get me wrong. Tim Hardaway, along with some other guys, stepped up. But Porzingis for the Dallas Mavericks is key to this series because he's such a mismatch problem with his skill set. And I watched the game before I went to a little function of one of my friends. And I'm looking, I'm like, I wish this big motherfucker would get out the perimeter. If he keep playing like that, they will lose. I don't care if Luka drop 40, 50. I ain't saying he need to drop 30, but he has to show his whole arsenal. He can't just sit on the perimeter and let them guys get breaks and catch their breath. Man, you are fucking with 6'3", 6'7", 3'7", 4". Man, get your ass on the elbow. Because I'm let y'all know, if Luka keep playing like this and Porzingis plays with his ability, I don't give a damn about no coaching changes. This series going to be over in 6. Just like it probably would have been last year if it went for that gas ejection and he got hurt. They couldn't guard the boy last year. They ain't going to be able to guard him this year. Great players are going to do what they do. I'm with Juice. It all boils down to coaching. He's never been a fan of Ty Lue's coaching. I'm giving him a little more credit. But
fuck Ty Lue.
But that's what they got right now, goddammit. The man is a champion coach. So they blame Doc last year. If they don't get to the promised land, because I'm going to say this, fuck making it to the finals. I feel if they don't win the finals, Kawhi leaving.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Kawhi leaving because he
Oh yeah.
basically signed for 2
Oh yeah.
years.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna have the Victor Oladipo sweepstakes. They're gonna trade him. They're gonna put some
Now
more cap
look,
space for Kawhi. Oh, it's over. Hey,
look. Hey,
Casey,
I don't think
come with me to
Kawhi gonna
Miami, dog.
look. I don't think
That's what they
Kawhi gonna leave.
saying.
Man. I think they're gonna get rid of fucking Paul though for sure.
But
Like that's
go
just
ahead,
how it
Casey.
is.
Hold on.
Look,
I
yeah,
can tell
man.
you
Like,
who. I can tell you who. You know who I think will make a great addition to the Clippers if he actually
oh,
come back? Chris Paul.
hell yeah, that's what I was telling one shit. I told one this shit about a couple months ago, bro. They bring Chris Paul back, nigga. We be unstoppable.
But
We
guys,
Yeah.
unstoppable now, but it's just like you said, they come some fucking trash right now, man. Like unless he got something else up his sleeve, that's it. Shit.
Man,
Unless
when
he
he
got
get
something
that
like
motherfucker fast.
right.
but gentlemen, we
Cause
gotta
his
look at
ass whooping going on.
from a GM standpoint. They gave all their assets away just to get Paul George. They gave all their first round acquisitions, and even at this age, we all
Right.
can agree CP3 is worth at least a first round pick or a couple, right?
Of course.
Of course. So now they have to give away some of the players just to get them. Who you gonna
Give
give
him
up?
away. What you mean? Give away PG.
But
Give away
they
Patrick
just signed him to a max
Beverly.
contract too, Juice. So if I'm
You
Sun,
get
why
rid
do I
of,
want to take
get
that
rid
max
of man.
contract?
Patrick will show up though. Patrick will show up.
He do, but I'm saying for Chris Paul, you wouldn't give him up.
You would, but with the
Yeah, I
Suns
gotta give up.
agree,
He
they
dead
gotta
dumb.
agree to the trade. They gotta agree to that contract. He only getting older too.
He getting He getting older, but he's still proving that every team he go to, he's
Right.
making
I'm talking
relevant.
about
The
PG. I'm
Thunder.
talking about Paul
Right.
George. The Suns will have to agree to that
Oh
trade.
man, listen. Paul George ain't number trade bait. Phoenix can get him, and then they can win some decent amount of games, and then they can move on and shit. Trade his ass and get
But
motherfucking whoever.
they had to pick up his contract. The Clippers over the offseason signed him to a new contract.
Listen to what you're saying. Paul, listen to what you're saying. It's Phoenix. Nigga, who are they paying over there? They have no stars really.
Who will they pay over there? Who's finna get paid?
Chris Paul.
And who else?
Devin Booker, that's it.
They ain't finna pay Paul George's salary, dog.
Listen to me, dog. If you get rid of Chris Paul's salary, they is gonna pay. I guarantee you they'll do that. Guaranteed.
Trade.
All right. Keep living
if they
in Wonderland.
don't win the finals and give Steve Ballmer his credit, he's a billionaire. You don't be a billionaire by taking chances. He took a chance on Paul George. Hey, one game. They still can win the series. But if they don't get that trophy, this was a huge failure because now you signed a max superstar for 2 years and you didn't get it done. They got to get it done to keep quiet. Point blank period. And they have no first round draft picks to get better. It's championship. It's literally championship or bust for their franchise for the next 7 years.
Fact come to Miami.
That may be where he go.
Come to Miami, G.
Look, man, I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it at that. Tim, Dorian, and fucking Jalen had combined on 54 points on our ass. Like, I'm just gonna say that, and they shouldn't even have that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Can they do that for 4 straight games?
I don't think they can.
I said, Juan, you got something you want to say on the Clippers?
Oh man, I'm just trying to wait for y'all to get through this bull crap so we can talk about some actual.
Oh my!
I want to talk about
we can
that
talk
too.
about.
Oh my!
We can talk
Let's
about
move.
the Nets. We can talk about Brooke, Glenn.
Okay.
I would love to start this one off.
Oh my God! Here we go.
It was a tough shooting game. We only scored like 100 and some points or whatever, but we showed up when it was time to show up. We took care of what we had to take care of. Defense was pretty good. It had a lot of holes in it up at the beginning. Like, it was horrible, but I mean, I am loving it. I'm proud of my guys taking care of that first game. Next game is gonna get a lot of better, like way better compared to how it was. Because I mean, it was terrible with the shooting. Like, I was surprised how horrible we shot then. You know what I mean? Like, I was a little surprised. But game 2, we is gonna come back with a vengeance. Go about 112, 115, something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I,
But that's all I gotta say about my squad. Brooklyn, let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this and I'll let you gentlemen go. I'm with Juan. I was surprised at the overall shooting, but like I said, 8 games only combined. I think 10 through a whole regular season. Y'all big three. It was expected. I think y'all shot 8 for 34 behind the three. I don't expect y'all to keep doing that.
Right. Exactly.
I don't expect it. And just bottom line, man, Jason Tatum just looked gas. I'm not saying y'all defense didn't play a factor in that. I think Jeff Green did a good job. And if the Celtics can take one thing away from this, I don't see them obviously winning the series. They don't have a shot in the ass. Robert Williams, the young man they brought off the bench in the center position, they may have found a needle in the haystack with him.
Right.
I don't know if he'll start the rest of the series. I don't know if he could be on the starting spot next year, but I would expect that young man to get a lot more playing time. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 9 blocks, 1 assist. And another fun fact I want to point this out to the youngins out there that may not be familiar with the emerging NBA. He broke the Celtics playoff record in 1 game of blocks, but we also got to keep in mind the first 7 to 8 years part of Bill Russell's career, they weren't even recording blocks. So who knows how many blocks he had in the game. Just throw that out. Because some people on this platform believe I don't show Bill Russell no love, so I just want to show that out.
You don't.
But
you don't.
Just basically, man, Jason Tatum, he out there on the island by himself. Kemba Walker, at this stage of his career, due to injuries, he is what he is. They definitely need to revamp their roster. That is just that simple. They need to get in some trades in the draft. They need to revamp their roster, and that's all I got to say.
Me and Fat ain't really worried about nothing.
Hell no.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
how y'all feel about Golden State, man?
Man,
Once they get Clay back and they finally get rid of Draymond Green, they might be something.
I was shocked. I didn't think they was gonna lose that game.
Yeah. I ain't think they were gonna go out like that. I mean, low key, they supposed to beat this other team, I know. But I mean, LeBron hitting threes off a so-called bad ankle. But I mean, it is what it is.
How about them Trail Blazers, y'all?
Man,
that was a pretty good game.
I fell asleep on the rest of it.
Dude, I like
Oh, who won?
Trailblazers.
Yeah,
Trailblazers.
How bad?
Trailblazers
About
beat
14.
Denver Nuggets 123 to 109.
Okay, they gonna win that series without Jamal Murray.
In high school.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like our series is probably the most competitive besides the Clipper series, the Milwaukee and Miami. Like,
I watched that game.
Yeah,
it was a great game.
Yeah,
it was a great game, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I was watching that game the whole time.
Right now, we can say that because we gotta understand. I think the 76ers and the Wizards series is gonna be good. I think the Sun and Lakers series is gonna be good. Like I said before, I see the Lakers winning.
Man, get out of here, man. That's gonna be a blowout. I don't want to hear that. That's gonna be a blowout.
Juice, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know one thing about Chris Paul. Charles Barkley like to preach this shit on and on. He's the best leader in the league, Ernie. You know and I know Chris Paul is not finna back down LeBron just because they homeboy. You gonna have them motherfuckers ready to play. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers lose something like 120-101 tonight. The first game, because everybody know LeBron always take the first game in playoffs. You can see it through the history of his career. He always analyzed that first game, see how I need to attack. Do I need to be a facilitator? Or do I need to score buku with buckets? So I wouldn't be surprised if Lakers come out flat.
Man, y'all. I
am kind of ready to see the Atlanta Hawks against New York Knicks.
I got the Knicks winning that.
I do as well, but Trey is crazy.
He nice.
Like, he is great. Like, so, I mean, I just don't know.
He can't stop a nosebleed, but he can shoot.
But I can have it to where it's gonna be a lot of close games, if you ask me. Like,
sure.
Like, it's gonna be a lot of close games with them two.
True.
So
I think honestly this year in the playoffs, it's not a clean cut decisive winner. Like, even though one of them got the big three, I still look at them as they got to still go through certain teams in order to get to where they're
Right.
trying to go. Like it's not gonna be like when Golden State was together and it was just pretty much like a cakewalk until they
Right.
got like maybe the Western Conference Finals, and then the finals was kind of like a full blown conclusion.
Right.
So
I actually feel like this year is actually more competitive
right.
on both sides.
So out of
But
all today's
mm-hmm.
games, gentlemen, the Wizards and the 76ers, who y'all see winning that one tonight?
Oh, Sixers. I mean,
76ers.
I'm a big Cuddy Low fan, but yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Wizards.
Okay.
Wizards.
What?
Okay.
I just think it's gonna be just like all right. It's just the first game or whatever. I think Russell is gonna do him. Bradley is gonna shoot lights out
I,
or
I,
whatever. And I just think the 76ers is not going to be prepared for how
no.
energetic and hype the Wizards gonna be. Like I don't just think so. So I'm gonna give them the first game, probably they only game, but I'm gonna give them that first game.
Ben gonna take one of them out the series now. I gotta give Ben Simmons that. That motherfucker can't play defense.
Yeah, true. Absolutely right.
I'm gonna be honest. In my honest opinion, I would like to see an upset because I'm a Westbrook fan, but I feel like the way Joel Embiid has been playing and the way Ben Simmons has dedicated himself on the defensive end, it's gonna be tough to because in my honest opinion, we know Westbrook can go crazy and get stupid numbers, but we also know why he doing that. It don't always translate to winning basketball.
True.
So if I'm the Sixers, I'm saying, Ben, take Bradley Beal out the game, and then we could just let Westbrook do his thing. He gonna tire himself out trying to carry the team.
Yeah.
And then that, to me, that's the remedy to success with beating them. It's like Westbrook, yeah, let him get his triple double. It's just Bradley Beal can't go off along with him.
I got the Grizzlies coming out with upset tonight.
Huh?
Now go ahead, Casey. You about to say something? Go ahead. I mean, fact, damn.
Yeah, man. I don't think they'll be able to do it. Like me personally, I don't think they'll be able to do it, man. Just because like shit, they got people still hurt and shit, and like Russell can't do all by himself. So
yeah,
like not saying that they can't like at least win one game, but I don't think they gonna beat them throughout the whole thing. Nah, I don't see that happening.
No, I ain't got them the whole series. I feel like the opening games tonight. That was more my question.
Like, did they even beat them
in the regular season? Nope.
Nope.
I saw that on Inside
think
the
about
NBA.
like shit. Look, so like they got their in their mindset that shit. Well, we're gonna come in and we're gonna show that shit. They're gonna have to come a long damn way. That's a whole football field they got to come, fam.
Hey, you ain't lying. Shit. Hey, let me tell you something. Embiid finally playing like he's supposed to play.
Yeah.
He taking his ass to that paint and shit. You got a double team.
Right.
How many big men in the league require a double team still in the NBA? Everybody's so perimeter oriented here. They jacking up threes trying to be Steph Curry.
Right.
So he true to the game. Like, man, let me get my ass down here and eat. So, yeah, man, I agree. I'm like, fat. Hey, they gonna have to me, the Wizards got more to prove because, like you said, they had to go through a play-in to get in. 2 games. Mm-hmm. They damn near, they lost against Boston, and then they fucked around there and blew out Indiana.
Yeah.
So, they are already on the edge because they already been on the brink of elimination. So they might take that fire with them.
Like, shit, they either gonna break them or make them though. Either they gonna come in strong or they gonna end up being weak.
I agree. So, I mean, as far as NBA, any other, big shebangs y'all got before we get out of here?
I got another one, man. What about your boy J. Cole shooting over there.
Hey. I'm glad you mentioned this, my G. I think Cole with the right timing, like him putting that practice and that preparation in,
Right.
dude could actually be like a overseas like star player, in my opinion.
He can, man. Like man, I seen some of his highlights and shit like that, man. Of course, he want to make it all of them. He'll try, but like I said, he got the form. He just got to get the extra right there.
Yeah.
That's what I think, man. Like shit, he was alright. Shit, man. I seen him just a couple people balls. I'm like, oh, look at J. Cole, Cole World. For
Hey,
real.
Cole got defense now.
Hey,
And I saw that too. And shoot, well, I can have it to where like, bro, he still have to improve a lot more, like
Right.
trying to shoot and stuff like that. But like he have the potential, just have to keep on putting in all of the work every day.
Right.
So hopefully.
you know,
Hopefully, man.
and I'm gonna say this, man, too. I felt like he couldn't drop the better album at this time, given what his life is at personally. And that just, I guess, kind of goes into the type of artist he is, because he don't just write something to write something. He writes how he feel. He writes what's reflecting in his life at the moment. Because y'all all just keep saying putting in the work, keep putting in the time, and that's what all the off season is. And I'm with y'all. You can definitely see his talent there, but we also got to keep in mind with Cole with 35, 36.
36, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
36. Yeah.
He's played
yeah.
basketball before. I'm pretty sure in high school and college, but he's
Mm-hmm.
retrained his brain to act in ways he didn't act in almost a decade.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I definitely see him improving, and people, of course, people gonna troll, they're gonna make fun, and he's anticipating that. He's handling it very well. But man, if all else fail, Cole, look, put your hand in their face. Trust me, put your hand in their face. If all else fail, to slide the feet, put your hand in their face. Play that bad A defense.
Whew, boy, if y'all ever seen him play basketball, boy, one no. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
One no.
Yeah,
I'm a dirty work. I do the dirty work, goddamn it.
Dirty work with my ass, man.
Oh, you the boy fouling, huh?
Man,
Ain't nobody
what?
shooting that ball that day.
Man. Oh, you can get your shot off. I ain't gonna say your landing gonna be the prettiest.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say your landing gonna be the prettiest.
He trying to hurt
handball
somebody.
defense, goddamn it.
Man,
You don't see no blood, it ain't no foul.
This man done watch too many throwbacks, man.
That
No
nigga said,
damn good.
he said, no blood, ain't no foul.
Hell no.
Hey,
I'm
God,
talking
nigga,
about
ankle broke and shit.
you, man, breathing on the back of your neck, man. Get off, man. It ain't that deep, man. Hell yeah, man.
Damn.
I mean, man, I guess to wrap this up and sum it up, we just got a lot of heavily anticipated good basketball to look forward to. We really do. We
right.
really do. Like,
man.
Absolutely.
I feel this is rare in a long time, like in the playoffs, where we looking forward to the first round, the second round. Because, like I said, prior years to this, when Kevin Durant was with Golden State, I mean, it's kind of like we was just waiting on the inevitable, So I feel like this our first one, huh?
Then again, too, man, like shit, everybody really been not playing, they not with COVID and all that shit. So now everybody down there back health and shit, they ready to show something shit.
Right.
They ready to get out there and they put in some work. So I'm like, hey, little nigga, I said, guys, don't worry about it. Even like the old head that's sitting there, oh, I said, got my nigga, let's go.
That's
little young ass dude.
I mean, something, now that you mentioned that, I swear, it just dawned on me. Kyrie Irving is low-key a veteran in the league.
He is, man.
And it's weird because it's like, I remember when this man got drafted and he barely played games at Duke. I think he played like 11 games?
Yeah.
Like 11 games, got hurt, and still went number one. And now I'm looking at him on Brooklyn. I'm like, man, this man done became a vet. Like, he one of the top players in the league. I remember when this man, it was just like a question mark. Like, yo, he got the talent, but can it transcend into leading a team?
Right.
Now, he got him, KD, James Harden. I mean,
Oh shit. Man, I gotta see it, man. I don't know if y'all talked about it on last, but I gotta see it, man. They got them play the highlight of the motherfucking year. Like I fuck with Brooklyn, not because of one, because one trash, but I fuck with them, man. Like Brooklyn, man, like they goddamn pass, they did shit, nigga. I've been telling everybody about that shit. That shit got me hyped. I was in the game or some shit, man.
Oh,
Bro,
Like they did the pass out the world.
bro,
Yeah.
that was a awesome play. Like that play was great, and I don't even understand how you can call me trash because everybody know I am the great. Like that's my actual damn name. One, the motherfucking great.
oh
Understand
my
that
God.
I
Hold
am
on,
Glad to
great.
God.
Well, can we agree that that's the play of the regular season, and so far
Yeah.
the
Oh
play
yeah.
of the playoffs
Hey,
is Kawhi dunking on old boy?
look.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. That
fact.
is definitely the
Yeah.
play right now. That slam on him. Oh
Yeah,
man,
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
hyped. I was hyped. I like, ooh.
You
Yeah,
know it's
that dude
bad. I
was
gotta show
clowning.
my girl, and she said, "Damn." I said, "Yeah, is that serious?"
Right.
That
On
shit
me.
kind
Look,
of put me in
man.
reminiscence of D Wade play on Anderson Varejao a couple years ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yep.
that was nasty. That was nasty. Brian was
Bro.
having trouble trying to dunk on people. D Wade had to show him how to do it with them
Yeah.
bad knees. Man,
Hey.
hey,
Man, look, this goddamn tournament gonna be some shit, bro. Like motherfuckers gonna show up and show out.
Yes, sir.
Somebody gonna show up and show out.
well,
It's shit too
hope
many.
the Mavericks don't show out no more.
Uh,
I'm done. I'm
right.
done with that shit. Teron
Yeah,
Lue
yeah,
ass.
they gonna make me come up there, man. Shit, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna
Man,
talk to myself, man.
I'm gonna have to come off the bench and give him like 40. Hell, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm at the pull a bun, man. I here just follow motherfuckers, man.
man, hey. I mean, we always could, take his ankle out. That's a different story.
Now
But
look, you know what we
you
could
know
do? You know how the
what?
people come out there and make sure like the floor is slippery and shit. We just just pay him some cash. He ain't gotta come that day.
Hey,
They gonna
yeah.
slip all down.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, man.
Hey, Luca. Hey, man. Hey, oh, my cousin into that Jerry Cooney type shit. I always going for the Great White Hope shit.
Here
I
you go.
don't know what.
Think that the great white oak.
Here you
Hell
go.
yeah, that's what he into, man. I'm leaving him alone. All right, y'all. We done got our NBA talked out. Where y'all want to
Yeah.
take this thing? I mean, we got guests. So, hey, Fat, you got the
Yeah,
flow,
what's up,
G.
G?
You
Oh, let's
know
get it. All right. This is gonna be a dramatic change, man. I want to talk about this goddamn generation, my nigga.
Okay. I'm down.
Like, look, for instance, back in the day, my nigga, like how we used to get beats for every goddamn thing, leaving the door open, toilet seat ain't down, folding the clothes up.
Right.
Nowadays, shit, we can't even do that. We beating our kids, we do that. And our kids just look us in our face like, shit, hey, I'm gonna fuck up anyway. I know you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I don't get it. And
I
then,
know.
like, when I choose with my kids, shit, people look at me, oh my God, he whooping his child. Yeah, I'm whooping his ass. What you mean? They doing something stupid. I got beat for that. I barely touched their ass.
Oh shit.
Man, how
Um,
y'all feel about that, bro? How y'all feel about that? Because I know for a fact, if y'all grew up where I grew up at, like, shit, we got our ass beat for everything
Right.
and anything.
correct.
Shit. Our mama would throw a shoe at us and carry that bitch around the room, make sure it hit us.
Man, and connect with precise
Hey,
precision.
connect. I'm like,
Boom.
God damn, mama.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna give the flow to Juan. I gotta hear this. Juan, what you think of this?
I mean, I have. Well, I don't know. I I can understand why people say what they say. Like, okay, we are up in a new generation. We are trying to what's on your head and what's on your mind and stuff. Try to talk to your kids instead of trying to talk at them and stuff like that. But hey, I was raised back then. Hey, I came out pretty damn good. I was getting my ass whooped for pretty much any and every goddamn thing. I mean, any and every goddamn thing, you gonna get your ass whooped. And I can also have it, all right, what about the parents? Is the parents trying to be a little like afraid to try to whoop now? Because when I was growing up, my mama didn't give a damn where in the hell we was at, what we had going, what public place we was at. Her ass will cock back, pop you right in your damn mouth. No hesitation, no nothing. So, like, I kind of have a couple of sides up on it, honestly.
Right. I feel you, because like shit, I remember, man, like I was in the store, right, and I know my mom told me like, yo, you better not touch them. We go in the store, and no, I'm a child, man. Like shit, I see some of that. My mom ain't gonna buy for me, so I'm like, well, fuck, I might as well go ahead and grab it myself. Shit, she showed me. I bet I ain't getting nothing that day, and I got hit in the stove, got hit walking to the car, got hit in the car, and I got hit when I got home, and then she told my daddy, and he came and hit me. I'm like, God damn, like shit. I
How much
deserve
can a
all help,
nigga
mama.
take?
Right. I'm like, I'm just little. I'm calling folks for your ass. You doing too much now.
Man.
Shit.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh,
Shit, something serious, bro.
hold on. I look, family here. I know this for a fact. Vaughn, please, please, go ahead, bro. Cause I know my auntie. Oh my God, boy, his mama. Let me tell you something. His mama done whoop my ass damn near. Boy, I just traced him. I know before he was, man, my aunt ever whooped my ass in her life. I swear to you, day I found out she was pregnant with him, she swept I fought her. I was mad because I had got so accustomed to me being the baby, when I come over her house, I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to share that with this little nigga in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I got ass with Payless because she said I had tried to kick her. I got my ass whooped for that. I remember once he was a baby, we was me and his older brother, my cousin, we was in that football and being some dumbasses. Those shit in the house. We broke a light, like a little hood, I don't know what they had called a guard, where they had a little glass over the light. We broke that off. Man, my auntie came in the house. She didn't even ask no questions who did it. She took that goddamn bit and she just got the commission and ass in that motherfucker. Man, we was cut up, picking up pieces of glass and getting our ass whooped at the same time. Boy, I couldn't have been no more than about 4 or 5. I remember that ass whooping so bad. I can remember time, man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't want to throw the name out there, but I never forget this. Kindergarten, never forget this, 1995. I'm in my kindergarten class, and everybody have, reading time or whatever, right? So my teacher in there reading a book, and I remember she was like, hey kids, we'll finish it after we go to lunch. So I already remember, we had pizza day, it was Friday. This girl was behind me, she wore glasses. So, I'm gonna say her first name, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all figure out whoever. Her name was Adriana. So she was in the lunch line, everybody know everybody where we, grew up at. So the girl had took off her glasses, and the lunch lady was like, didn't your mama say leave your glasses on? Now don't make me go call her. She said, go call her. I don't give a damn. And she just snapped the glasses in half. Man, swear to God, man, tell me why we done ate lunch. I done forgot all about what happened in the cafeteria, in the line. Man, tell me why this big black woman opened our classroom door with glasses on. She said, you motherfucker, bring your ass here in front of the whole class. Bro, I'm scared thinking it's my mama thinking I'm finna get a whooping. All the black kids just started running to the goddamn wall, like trying to hide. All the white kids over there looking confused. Adriana back in the back of the classroom just started crying out of nowhere before her mama even touched her ass. Man, tell me why her mama go back there in the back of the class. She didn't even wait till the teacher trying to hurry up and line us up to take us out to recess early, so we didn't know she got her ass whooped. Man, her mama came back there with that belt G And then, I mean, man, you know, black kids, we all misses for we all trying to be at the back of the line to see what's going on. Man, her mama was whooping her ass. I know she got a whooping for like a good 5 minutes. 5 minutes, G. That was a long ass whooping.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, if we talking about those times where at the drop of a dime, shit could just go left like that, we ain't gonna have them moments no more. Not in today's society.
No.
You know, if you go to your child's school and you even pop your child, you damn near to have DHS at your door before you even make it back home.
Yeah. Shit, nigga. Look, I couldn't really do much of that shit in school anyway, nigga. My daddy worked for the school, but shit just was so odd that, like, nigga, I wanted my mama. I mean, I wanted my daddy to come and whoop me, because my mama, she was a different breed though, like a way different breed. I don't like she was like she had that superpowers, cause and like like her methods was so fucked up, bro. Like she got to the point where she didn't whoop us in public no more. She waited till we got home. She was like, oh, y'all go ahead and take a bath. So shit. Then we'll go, take a bath, me and my brother, shit like that. And she'll wait till we get out, still naked and shit, still dripping, and come on with the damn bellboy start tear our ass up. Bro, that's the worst whoop I ever had in my life. Like, nigga, naked, wet. Like the belt got stuck to my skin and shit, and she pulled back, and I'm like, God damn, mama, stop. She, shut up. I'm like, God damn, mama. I'm like, I don't know what I did. I think my brother, my sister did something. No, she ain't care about none of that shit. She ain't, nah.
Listen, my mama might be brought up for charges when I mention it. Man, my mama done whoop me with extension cord, boy.
Angles?
Hangers?
No, not that you go out there and be like, hey, go give me a switch. Try to get the smallest one. Shit, all right. She use yours, go get two of them and wrap that motherfucker around like a braid.
Correct. And get the whooping your ass.
Look, that long, it be like one in the middle, really long. She wrapped that shit wrapped around your leg, and then she pulled back. I'm like, this motherfucker must be from Mortal Kombat or something. Shit, man. How she doing me?
Man, I hit my mama with a Bo Jackson move one time. I had Barry Sanders. I juked her ass one time. Got out of there. I'm running down the hallway. I'm thinking I'm scotch-free. Like, man, I'm finna run down these stairs. I'm finna run out the house. Gee, tell me why to this day, I don't know what she did. I don't know if she unraveled the belt a little bit more out her hand. All I know, I just felt a stinging sensation in the back of my neck. Oh! And I just fell down the stairs. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. And from that moment on, I was just like, fuck this running shit. I'm just going to take my licks, and I'm just going to call it.
Nigga, oh, man.
Yeah. And I used to get my ass whooped all the time, too, man. Shit, bro. I'm going to tell y'all the 100% truth. When I was a kid, I was able to talk until that one time, man, my mama beat me so bad, I started stuttering. I couldn't even talk no goddamn more. I've been fucked up ass since then. Damn, mama. Man, why you do me like that? Damn, mom, dude. I can't even speak right. Bro, I got some type of underlying condition off of that ass on me. Man, hey, I'm trying to tell y'all now. Hey, my mama ain't going.
Oh shit!
No, was a good kid too. And I was all hyper, talking to everybody. Hey, how are you, man? Man, I couldn't talk.
Warren,
damn, no.
Warren, do you remember the time you told me the story about it was you, your mom, and your sister in the car, and she had said something?
Bro,
tell that story, man.
That's the shit. Bro, I swear, that is the shit. Kids nowadays, bro, can just talk back, say whatever they want, whenever they want. Man, I was in the car with my mama and my sister. I was on the passenger side. I hear my sister up in the back. I don't know how in the hell it turned into like some crazy shit. But shit, if I'm not mistaken, I hear my mama was trying to tell my sister to try to go and do something. Bro, she said something so smart back. We driving now up on the highway. When I say her had turned around like all the way and like popped her so motherfucking hard up in the mouth, Bro, I was like, damn, I was scared. Bro, I was scared like a motherfucker. I was terrified. Bro, it was the quickest and hardest hit I've ever seen anybody throw. Ever. That shit was so quick. I was like, damn.
Bruh, listen to me.
I was terrified.
I don't know if my cousin remember this. Similar situation. We down, to everybody that don't know, we grew up in Bahamas. One particular morning, we go to my auntie house, and my older cousin is there, and she getting her brothers ready for school because we all go to the bus stop together.
Oh man!
And he know what I'm about to say. And my cousin came downstairs, y'all. I can't make this shit up. She hit this man. No, she slapped this man so hard because he was ashy and forgot to put on some lotion before he walked out the door. Y'all, you see, right. My fist hitting my head right now, y'all. When I tell y'all, what's a good example of something like you just like a smacking sound? You just like, God damn, dog. She rocked his shit so hard it made a tear formulate in my eyes. She rocked him so hard, I wanted to cry for him. That's how hard I felt that shit. Like, damn, I know you want to cry. And I know he probably didn't because he was around us, but when I would have went upstairs and got that lotion, nigga, I'd have been boo-hooing in that bitch. Because, nigga, ain't no way I'm finna have my older sister just, man, getting me haymakers and shit.
Man.
Bro, no.
Shit.
I still remember that to this day.
I remember it, nigga. I feel sorry for him. I'm gonna share a story, and I guess I'm gonna go into a woke bag. I'll try not to be long. It wasn't my worst whipping by no stretch of imagination, but it was kind of like a mental thing, like kind of how Casey pointed out how his mom was go take a bath. We thought everything was cool. My older brother, which I shouted out on the show early, a couple episodes ago. We were living in Bahamas. And my cousin Tria, who's my first cousin, which I shout out on the show as well. My brother had one of the original plays at the first PlayStation, the great one, for the viewers that may be too young, that don't know. He was playing, I think, an NCAA basketball game. He was like in playoff mode, story mode, whatever. And he had paused the game. And me and Trill were doing whatever we were doing. And Juice, my brothers had this big ass, like not a dresser, but you put your clothes, the big tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was wooden panel and it was big. So his TV was sitting up there, his game system was sitting up there. And somehow we knocked the whole console off and hit the ground, boom, with the game in it. By some miracle, the game was still on the, where it was paused and everything, but he heard it. This motherfucker, motherfucker come out running out the bathroom, putting his goddamn pajama pants on. I still remember what he had on and everything. Remember what the fuck? Ooh, going through his whole rant. And he made he put the shit back up. And I remember he said, Davon, Brian, when I get done whooping these motherfuckers ass, I'm whooping y'all ass. So he blow the team out, And we getting pumped watching them play because like he literally say he whooped their ass, you know what I'm saying? So he had made us some leftovers, played another game. So we think, this nigga done forgot about it. He in the room talking shit to the game. Bitch ass motherfucker, my brother, you know him. So we think everything in the clear. How about this motherfucker come out with a switch? All right, who ass want to be whooped first? So that kind of blew my mind that through all that, he still remember to whoop our ass. But I want to get him to my woke bag. And I don't want to make this all about race, but I'm listening to us tell our stories about getting our ass whooped for something probably the most meaningless shit that wouldn't affect them all, right?
Correct.
Shit that has no significance to anything.
I don't know, man. My sister speared me through the damn glass window, man. That house, man. I got my head beat.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, look, like, I don't know what I did. I said some shit to her, man. And, like, my brother supposed to be watching us. Shout out to Kay. My brother supposed to be watching us, right? And my mom and dad are gone. And, like, shit, I did something to my sister. Her ass speared me, my nigga. Like, Goldberg speared through the glass window in our house. Nigga, I fell out the damn house and every damn thing. My brother, like, so he try to protect us. He put, like, a little board up or some shit. It's obvious, my nigga. Like, it's a board. It's supposed to be a glass window. Shit, I got my ass beat
damn,
like it was my fault. Like, nah, nigga, my sister did the shit. Why I'm gonna get my ass beat for?
Exactly, because you went through it.
God damn.
Nigga said, that little cut my back and everything. Shit, they ain't stop my mom. She showed me.
I used to hate the whole crap whenever I'm a better place or something like that, and then my mama say, as soon as we get home, I'm gonna whoop y'all ass, bro. I try to be so goddamn nice, man. I try to be I try to be an angel the whole time.
The fact you mentioned Spear and Goldberg, we must was watching too much wrestling. I ain't gonna lie to you. One particular time, my older sister, man, when we were younger, she was taller than me, bigger than me. So she was constantly trying to slap me in the back of the head and shit like that, and I had to just deal with it. So I got by 11, 12. I'm getting a little size on me. We getting up there in height together. Man, I remember like it was yesterday. We had some leftover Popeyes chicken. I done warmed up my chicken, and I done went upstairs for a minute to use the restroom. I come back down, she gonna tell me, you ain't getting this big piece of chicken, that's mine. I said, no, this bitch didn't. Hold on. So we up there tugging over the plate, she slapped me in my face. So, I'm getting mad. I'm like, man, I know they say don't hit no woman, but fuck this. Man, if you ever lived in Bahamas, downstairs, if you got an upstairs, downstairs, they got like a washing room, laundry room.
Yeah.
Right there in the back.
The closet.
Man, Goldberg used to have that signature kick he did, that one kick he did. Man, I connected, man. That's the only thing went through my mind, like, what wrestling move I'm finna do on this motherfucker. Man, I kicked her with the ferocity of Goldberg, nigga. When I tell you she went through that door, it was like, it shocked the shit out of me. I was like, oh, it was like, she was like, she just fell out and just sit there for a minute. Then I heard her just start crying. You know how black kids, we got wind up by our cry. She was like, she just got up running, just ran those stairs crying. And I had to fix the door. I'm like, I'm looking at my work. I'm like, damn, I won't be no more of that shit, then. I'm gonna eat this chicken. Yeah, I sat down, ate my chicken, and I think that was at that moment she knew, like, okay, my little brother, I can't bully him or punk him no more, because it's like he gonna outgrow me, and then what?
Bro, I swear, I had the same shit happen to me, bro. I was up in my room, and just like my sister's room is right across from mine or whatever. So shit, I just had my door open playing the game or whatever, just cooling or whatever. Shit, actually, I was with the homies. Shit, I was with the homies playing the damn game, and here come my sister playing around, just talking shit. I'm like, bro, move, sis, move. She wasn't trying to hear that shit, bro. She turned the game off.
Oh, fuck no.
Hey, yo, my nigga Mark. Hey, yo, the man was like, bro, I stood up, bro. When I kicked her, bro, it was like, this is Sparta type shit. Bro, when I kicked her, bro, I swear to God, when I kicked her, I was up in my room. She was up in my room. When I kicked her, she flew through my room, kicked open her door, and fell up in her room.
You got a sweet chill music.
Man, bro, I kicked that motherfucking ass so hard. I was so mad, bro. I was like, ain't no way, bro. I kicked that motherfucking ass and flew.
Bruh.
Hey, yo, my nigga Mark was like, oh, shit. Oh, boy, I was pissed. Pissed.
Hold on. Vaughn, we sorry for getting sidetracked, man. It's just too many memories, too many bad memories.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of bad memories.
It's cool, man, because it's finna just play on right what I'm finna say. And like I said, I'm not finna try to get all black power and wokeness on y'all, but it's crazy, man, how we all can agree. We've seen situations, I've been a part of situations where, like, damn, was it that serious to whoop them that bad? I think we all can agree on that. But it just goes to the whole institutionalization. Excuse me, I know I pronounced the word wrong. And generations on, I think we all know where that derives from. It derives from the practicing of slavery.
Right.
Slaves would be whipped, damn near half beaten for doing something so common as asking a question or trying to read, and et cetera, and et cetera. And that shit got passed on once we got freed.
Allegedly,
thank you. Freed. Our parents practice those same things to discipline their children, and so on and so on. But we all can agree that usually when we've been disciplined in public places, some of the spectators have been someone of opposite races, right?
correct.
And y'all, correct. I don't know who it was. Somebody mentions DHS coming to someone's house and taking their children away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that more than likely was from a white viewer seeing that and taking that action because they felt they were helping the child, right?
Right.
So it's kind of just crazy how
the world spins around. Now it's the white person trying to protect the kids, when in actuality they were the ones contributing to the I want to use the word institutionalization that you were talking about. I mean, I agree with what he's saying, because in my honest opinion, like I said, when we talked a couple of days prior, and I said my mama apologized for a lot of this stuff. To me, parents should really take the time out to really understand, like, what is whooping a child really going to do? Like, if you think about it, like we say, well, them whoopings, made us better. I don't believe it, because I feel like this: whether we got our ass whooped or whether we got punishment or whatever, who we are is who we choose to be. Our personalities don't derive from getting our ass whooped.
Right.
Yeah, we might have had our ass whooped at times where it'd be like, all right, don't do that again. And we be like, all right, I ain't gonna do that no more. But if you think about it, it was shit that we would say, man, I ain't doing that shit no more. But we would still end up getting our ass whooped for the same similar shit later on.
Right.
So what did the whooping really, solve? Nothing, And then, I hear parents say all the time, well, y'all ain't like back in our days. Our neighbors used to whoop our ass, our teachers. And that's the problem. They got beat so much to where they felt like it was a normality to it, to where, hey, I'm going to whoop my kid. And it just carry on throughout generation to generation to generation. I see what he's saying, because it's so true. Look, but no, y'all go ahead.
Hey, let me say this then. All right. So, you don't think that us getting a whooping changed anything? And I'm just saying this because, like, you never heard of a black child going up shooting for school and shit like that. And, like, white kids, they don't get whooping. They get time out type shit like that. Not saying all of them like that, but like the one that went into the school and all that shit, they say that, okay, they probably getting bullied and all that shit. And like you, like me, man, I sit down with my kids. I talk to them, like, yo, like, what's going on and all that shit. Now they do some off the wall shit, man. I'm whooping their ass.
Right.
And then nine times out of 10, they don't do the shit again. But like you said, it makes sense what you said. It's just like I ain't never heard like no black child going on shit to school like that.
To what you just said, I'm gonna say this: is it really a whooping preventing that child from shooting up the school? If you think about it, I mean, okay, fact.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me ask you, Vaughn and Vaughn, all y'all. If y'all didn't get whoopings, and but you still got discipline, whether it be not necessarily time out, but I don't know about y'all, but you want to know the worst whooping I ever had? The worst whooping I ever had was not even a physical whooping. It was one time when my mama was so disappointed in me, she started crying. Like, like, ain't nothing worse than a mama's pain, So it's like, you would rather have the licks being passed sometimes compared to the pain in your mama eyes or the disappointment in your daddy and your mama, in you. So that's why I'm like, it ain't necessarily about striking somebody to enforce something that, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, this is me, how I grew up. I never liked school, Not saying, I was actually a decent student, but Vernon tell you, I'm always on punishment because, oh, you didn't make these grades. Oh, you didn't make these grades. Oh, you didn't make these grades. But the thing of it is, and he was a kid, he didn't understand at the time. Like, I can remember times when I did bring my homework home and ask my mama for help or whatever, and I would get my ass whooped for getting the wrong answer during homework.
Right.
Homework is basically practice for when you have that famous test on Friday, the spelling bee, or that math homework or that math test or whatever. But I'm getting my ass whooped and chastised Monday through Thursday for not knowing something that she's saying, well, you ought to know this. The teacher teaches in class, but every teacher ain't gonna always reach every student.
And everybody don't learn the same.
You see what I'm saying? Like I told my mom, I said, you know how many times folks would get away with certain shit? Like in my class, like dudes that try to test me and want to fight, and the only reason I don't fight because I feel the ass whooping coming at home more than me and this man getting into it at school. I box with anybody all day. But my thing of it is, it's like, look at the consequences. Okay, what if he called himself trying to bully me or whatever? I got to defend myself, right? I should have that right. But by me defending myself, I look at the consequences. I get suspended. Get suspended, mama gonna get mad. Mama get mad, you get your ass whooped.
Exactly.
Then it's like, well, damn, I can't win for lose. If I defend myself, I get an ass whooping. If I don't defend myself, then now I got to deal with this motherfucker every day.
Juice.
You know, it's a go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut y'all, bro, but when you were talking, man, just like you took the words right out of my mouth, because he was saying, the comparison between races. And I was gonna say this. It's nothing wrong with disciplining your child verbally or physically, but I feel like let the reasons be justified opposed to being something you're ignorant about.
Exactly.
About. Like we all done went to a store. Oh, I want this, I want that. Your mama, beforehand, hey, tell you, don't touch nothing. Woo woo. Not being knowledgeable of bills and how they work and how, finances work.
Right.
You a child. You touch something, you put something in the buggy, she probably go off on you, slap across your head. You like, well, man, why would you take that approach to just explain to me, baby, mama can't afford this right now.
Right. So I'm my bad, man. I ain't trying to cut you off. So let me ask this.
Go ahead.
Do you think that if we grew up having money, would it change who we is now? Or would we still be the same?
I do think it would alter some things because I think that's anybody. I mean, your past don't make you, it don't define you, but it could definitely alter how you look at life. Like, I mean, obviously, if you got it and your mama or daddy or both, got disposable money, maybe some of us, or just me, would be, more frivolous with it. Because legally, some people tell her, I'm goddamn Julius off everybody has crazy.
Oh, you is.
You cheap like, shit, nigga, I'm cheaping them up. I had $20 in my pocket, bro. Probably having like maybe $100 in the bank. I'm like, man, shit, we should go out to eat and get like something to eat right quick. Shit, I go home and make some damn hot dogs. Throw that shit on the grill, make a meal out of that shit. What you mean? Get some noodles. Nigga, take the noodles out, make some homemade chili. Shit, we got a meal right there. See, with my mind, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't gotta go and spend $30, $80 on something like out to eat type shit. But I could just go at home. I could spend $80 on like ground beef meat and all that shit and make some out of
something that lasts for a long period of time.
One.
Right.
One, you remember that function I tell you I went to yesterday?
Huh?
You remember that function I talking about I went to yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Guess what type of shoes I had on in this function?
What kind?
Bro, I had some $9.97 worth of Walmart shoes on.
Oh yeah.
On God, my girl tell you right now, I got 4 pairs of Walmart shoes and wear them proudly.
Nigga, look, real shit though. Real shit. Them shoes, bro, nigga, I see the same. I got like 3 pairs of motherfuckers to myself, nigga. Look, I went to the academy and seen the same fucking shoes, my nigga. And they were like for $40. I was like, damn, bro.
You know what? Now that we get into the grit of it, it's true what you're saying. As far as if we grew up with money, do we think that would have a significant impact on our outcome? I'm gonna say yes and no. Let me tell you why. Like when you was bringing up the school shooter point, right? A lot of those kids, some of them were spoiled, some of them were privileged, and they just didn't appreciate it, in my opinion. And then some of them, they were dirt poor. Some of them couldn't afford nice things, and because their parents was in the financial situation they was in, we see it happen time and time again. People get picked on all the time in schools. I mean,
Right.
and to us, I mean, we not looking at it from a standpoint of, well, we always let me think about how I'm gonna say this. Okay, Hattiesburg High, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you think about it, the most popular people that was always in school usually tended to involve themselves in the most ratchet of situations out in the streets.
What?
Right.
You either was a dope boy, you either was banging, you either was a hoe, you either was some pretty girl that thought her shit don't stink. I mean,
Right.
notice I ain't even got to the smart kids, I ain't even got to the jocks, I ain't even got to the cheerleaders, I ain't even got to people that had something that actually functional going on within school. I'm talking about all the street shit. In other words, if you was involved in them streets heavy, you was kind of somewhat of a figure at that school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. It's like, wait a minute, I gotta be a part of. Literally, I used to rap, right? And I remember one time, one of my partners was in somebody's hood, and he had my shit bumping. And this nigga had a nice system. I'm talking about my shit beating. I'm freestyling. Matter of fact, over that Young Dro Rubber Band Bank. I'm killing it. Just like me, like I'm fresh in the game. One of the dudes that's in my graduating class, he here. He like, bro, who the fuck is that? He like, man, whoever that is, boy, he getting off on that beat. He like, yeah, he's telling who it is. Oh, that's such and such. Oh, you talking about a dude went to school with? Like, yeah. He like, oh, man, he all right, but that nigga ain't from my hood. What that mean? What that mean? So I ain't from your hood, so I guess I can't. That's violating. I can't rock with it. That shit crazy. All these so-called street politics, not trying to turn this into a street campaign, but it's
No,
like,
no.
bro, like, I mean, like we look at it like this. Like we look at some of the hood chicks. These chicks be, man, they be fly to death coming to school, but they don't tell you that they went to the mall the night before and stole everything they buy. They rocking right now. They
Right.
don't tell you that part. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that they mama dating the biggest dope boy in town, and that's how they able to keep their clothes up nice.
Right.
You know, they ain't telling you that part of the game.
And then
But
like, look, look.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, I'm bad.
No, go ahead.
And like, look, man, my thing is too, man. Like I'm gonna take that point back to like, we go like shit. People going to school and shit like that, and they ain't like some families ain't fortunate to have that shit, right?
Right.
So like, you probably rocking with some goddamn case please, but then they hit goddamn Jordan 11s on type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nigga, you gonna get picked on because you ain't rocking the trend and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
like right now, my day, like me, I don't give a fuck what my kids go to school. But I know from one thing, nigga, they get picked on, I'm beating their kids' ass and their mama ass. It's simple as that. So like shit, nigga, I know how
Hey,
that shit feel though. Now I know how it feel going to school, nigga. You ain't got the nicest shit. So nigga, back in the
right,
day, when I got to the age where like, I'm like, damn, nigga, my mama struggling, so shit. I ain't gonna lie. I used to start selling dope shit. Cause like
right,
I wanted things that everybody else had. And
right,
not knowing like damn, like, my mom didn't actually
Ice
realize I
creams
was
and shit.
struggling. So
right.
shit, I was doing that, trying to put my money in my mama's pocket, and then trying to go ahead and buy what I wanted. And I still didn't buy no Jordan. I bought all the dealers. That's
But
why I'm
but
right
but
Ice
now.
creams, bro.
but
Hey,
I
what
you
would
know
you
the
my
bought,
bad.
man?
I had ice
Ice
but you know
cream,
cream.
the
yo.
difference
Ice
in your
cream.
story though. You know the difference between your story. You
What's up?
manned up and you went out there and you made a way. Hey, and you
Right,
man enough to admit, hey, I did this because we got situations going on. You know
right,
how many cats I can throw their names out that when we was little, they was dirty as a motherfucker, but we never picked on them because we
Right.
understood that they might was going through something when we was in
Right.
elementary. It wasn't about what you was wearing. It was
right,
like, bro, let's go get it in this football field and let's play pick it up and run. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But as soon as we got to high school, these same cats that used to be dirty, now they done got in the street game. They done kind of, got in the streets. They hustling now. And now they got the nerve to turn their nose up to the same people they know. Come
exactly.
on.
And my nigga, we was in the sandbox together, nigga. I took
Right.
up for you, my nigga, but now like
Right.
shit changed. Oh, well, you hard now, huh? Nigga, I
Yeah.
still whip your ass. What you mean?
Bruh. Boy, if I threw out the names right now, boy, oh, this podcast will definitely be booming. But man,
Ain't on me.
I understand exactly what you mean. See, your story is different because you had a purpose behind it, and you weren't doing it just to go shit on somebody else. You was doing
Right,
it like, look,
right,
mama ain't got it, so shit, I gotta figure out a way to get it.
right.
Some of these cats, mama didn't got it. You went to go get it, but then along the way you said, well, fuck what mama ain't got going on. Shit, this for me.
Right.
So yeah,
And look,
man,
and look, the
I agree
same,
with
the
all
same
this.
niggas, bro. The same niggas who claim they had money, it's like they all, even if their family had money, when their family had money no more, what the fuck they do? They fold, see, cause they ain't know how to
Mm-hmm.
get it. They
Mm-hmm.
fold, nigga. Like y'all privileged, but then when that privilege leaves, nigga, what you got? You
Right.
got the smart to go get your money? Hell
Right.
nah. Yo at lost now.
You out here in the world thinking, okay, well, my mama them did for me, so one of my homies will look out for me. Your homies ain't your mama. You know,
Right.
your mama got your blood running through her, so she gonna feel obligated to do certain things, and your daddy too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey, your homie looking at you like, hey, I can teach you. I can how they say I can take you to the river, but I can't teach you how to swim. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree with that 100%. And go ahead, one.
Shoot, man, I ain't just got nothing to say about
Oh,
that per se. The only thing I can say is just about your question though, about trying to have the cash or whatever. I think if I had like cash up at a young age or whatever, I would be like totally different from now. Cause like way back then, bro, I had to work. Like I was young as hell. Like
Right.
mm-hmm,
trying to work up
mm-hmm,
at these restaurants. McDonald's, Wendy's, and all that shit. So it taught me the 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 let me think of the word,
value
like
of
the
a dollar.
value of
Mm-hmm,
of cash. So it
mm-hmm.
helped me out a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty much in agreement, like what you were saying. If we grew up with money, would our outlook be a little different? Slightly, yeah. But I
Yeah.
still feel like it comes down to who you raised by, what you taught, and what's deep within you. Your morals and
Right.
your values is what's gonna carry you along in life. If you
True.
morally value nothing but money, then it's gonna be like you're gonna be materialistic. See what I'm saying? But if you look at money as it's a helping tool, it's a way that not only can you live a comfortable life, but you can also help somebody else get on their feet and get them going. And I'm gonna go on and say this now. Everybody ain't gonna be meant to help because in some cases people get ungrateful, people become vengeful, deceitful. Money can bring out the ugly in a person. You know what I'm saying? That's
True.
why I don't know. It's like I always grew up knowing like, yo, it's better to share than to be selfish because when you being selfish, it's like that's when the downfall comes. And like you said, when the downfall comes, you're gonna have nothing but people in your ear saying, yeah, you remember when your ass had this and you ain't help me? You remember when this happened, you ain't do this? You remember when you so yeah. To add on to everything you're saying for us, like if our kids are being raised in an environment different than what we grew up in, then maybe they can start a new cycle and a new trend moving forward on potentially how our family dynamic is. But if all they know is beat, 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 then guess what they're gonna do when they get older? You're gonna see your grandkids get their ass whooped. Now don't get me wrong, an ass whooping should be earned if somebody doing something like life threatening or they being disrespectful. But if somebody didn't fold their clothes or somebody forgot to do something, that's a conversation, in my
Right.
opinion. You know, and break it down to look. This is why I tell you, like, perfect example. Everybody on here done watch Boys in the Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember it was like in the beginning when Trey first moved in with his pops, right?
Yeah.
And his pops, he was like, I expect you to take out the trash. I expect you to rake the leaves. I expect you to come home, do your homework. I expect you, he was giving him his chores, clean your room, whatever, whatever. And then you remember Trey was like, well, Dad, if I'm doing this, what are you gonna be doing? He said, okay, I'm gonna make sure you got food in your stomach. I'm gonna make sure you got clothes on your back, and I'm gonna make sure you got lights. You know, he pretty much was letting him know, look at my responsibilities and compare them to yours. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's a deep ass relationship and a bond when you able to you sit down and break it down to your children. Like, look, these are my responsibilities. You don't have to worry about what I worry about, and I don't worry about it because at the end of the day, your child should never feel like, oh, I'm a burden on my parents. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. You know, I don't want to waste too much time on it, but you know.
Gotcha. I would say,
But
now go ahead, Juice.
y'all. Oh no, I was gonna say y'all. Where y'all want to take this thing? Because I got kind of like a quick topic I want to bring up because it kind of goes into similar to this, but it's a little deeper.
I about to say, Juice, if it's okay with the guests, and I'll try not to make this a long topic. It depends on how they feel, but I want to speak on a former NBA player right now making headways. If that's okay with y'all.
Correct. I was going there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on, Fat. FAT me. Yeah, man. You know, man. I'm shooting threes all day, man. No twos on this motherfucker.
You still in the gym?
Thing. Oh my bad. I thought y'all talking about me.
I mean, you still in the gym? You killing them? I mean,
I ain't in the gym. I'm at home.
Hey, boy, you ain't lying, boy. I'm on 2K, man.
not the part.
Hey, I'm in the part, man. But yeah, man, I wanted to actually. Hey, man, y'all, hold on, y'all some Xbox warriors. I forgot, man.
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Converted myself.
Yeah. You need to. It's the station, but hold on, that's a different story. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, Kwame Brown, y'all. This man has been on the necks of Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, Jamel Hill, Stephen A. Smith, Michael Wilbon, Skip Bayless, and countless other names, right?
You're gonna be all right, Nick, just for mentioning his name.
Right. I'm gonna say this, and this is so true that he brought this to my attention that I never thought about. We have a tendency to run with whatever rapport these media personalities label people. But the unfairness of it is, and I hate to go racial, but fuck it, I'm finna say it. Black men tend to get disrespected a lot more in the sports world than white counterparts, if it's fair for me to say. Because if you think about it, Kwame Brown, what's the first thing you think about when you mention his name?
Bus.
I mean, he's a bus. They say, oh, he was the #1 draft pick fresh out of high school. Man, that dude a bus, man. He was trash.
Right.
Okay, if you think about it, how you trash, but you was able to be in the league for 12 years.
It's true.
And he got money to lay on right now.
12 seasons in the league, but you was trash.
See, he played that. What you mean?
Right. So let me also say this. But do anybody remember Adam Morrison?
No.
Nope.
Okay. You know why you don't remember Adam Morrison? Because he ain't in the league no more. And he was one of the top picks in the NBA draft before. But they don't mention his name. They don't say he the most notorious bust. You know. Right. The list gotta go on. You know, they already Anthony Bennett, they so quick to mention Anthony Bennett, Kwame Brown, and countless other #1 draft picks that were bust. But you notice the similarities, they all black.
Yeah.
Right.
So why do we have this notion to where it's okay to put another man down in order to big another man up? You know?
Christian Laettner.
I mean, I agree with this. Me and my cousin always had this argument. Who better? LeBron or Jordan? I'm gonna go on and say this. Both of them are equally great. Like J. Cole's song said, you know, both changed the game, came through and made a lane. Who's to say that who's greater? All we know they ain't the same. So that's so true. Like, why can't they both just be equally great and say, okay, well, this one is better at this and this one is better at that, but it don't make one better than the other one. But we tend to have this notion of we got to put labels on people. We got to down this person in order to big up this person. And what Kwame Brown said was so true. Like, you know, Stephen A. Smith, it's nothing for him to get on the TV screen and promote, you know, negativity towards black athletes. And I noticed that too. Like when a black athlete do something, Stephen A. Smith say, I personally, quite frankly, I wish his ass was out of the league. I'm like, wait a minute, take his job? So it's okay when Michael Vick go do time for dogs as if he killed. I'm not saying, you know, I promote animal cruelty, but he did his time, his stint in prison, you know, he did his time. But Big Ben steadily raping women and winning Super Bowls. Explain how that works. Antonio Brown got accused and kicked off teams. Big Ben got accused and he got more money and a contract.
Right.
What they do that at? I'm just saying, you know, Deshaun Watson.
Look, I totally understand, man. They talking about him so horribly, even though ain't anything proven yet or anything, but they talking about he done harassed all these chicks and all this shit and everything, like so bad, like every day. It's just a constant topic, nonstop. But I mean, Conor McGregor was just up in a bar punching up on people or whatever, and bro, it hardly got the like time, like hardly at all.
Yeah.
I'm just
Man,
saying.
like, but see, look, that's like everything nowadays, though. Like, things like, I'm just gonna say this one thing, and I'm gonna let y'all continue. Like, shit, damn police officer, that nigga just got charged. That shit been on what since 2019 type shit.
Right.
Like, come on now. Like, now if that was me, now shit been police officer kill somebody. Nigga, I've been in jail right then and there. I ain't on no trial, nigga. I ain't no bun. I've been in jail, like just sitting there, like, well, I guess I'm gonna get out too. Hell no, I'm just like sitting there for the rest of my life. Unless I'm trying to figure out what the hell I went wrong.
And they wasn't finna take your ass to no Wendy's after they caught your ass. So
Hell no. Shit, I probably want to goddamn pick 5 around this bitch. What you mean?
I mean, man, I look at it like I'm gonna give you perfect examples. Brett Favre. Brett Favre had vivid picture proof of the heinous shit he did, showing his dick to a woman that wasn't trying to get no dick pic. And literally, this got swept under the rug like, oh, that ain't nothing. Yep. Disregard. Moving on.
Then Juice, just like I was telling you during the pandemic, it went, you know, because the country, you know, focused on a whole magnitude of other shit. My girl brought it to my attention. She was like, you know, Brett Favre just been accused. Well, he was found guilty on embezzlement for something, for some charity or some foundation. And I was like, well, what happened? She was like, hey, this motherfucker's able to give the money back. He ain't serving no damn time. This was millions of dollars. No, this is a man that made what, 100+ million to his career, and he just embezzled the money for some charity or some foundation. Excuse me if I don't know the name of it or what the function of it, but he was able to give it back. He didn't serve no time, no penalty. He was able to get his shit back. And that was it.
That shit crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Kwame Brown, and please don't let me not mention this motherfucker. Charlamagne the God. Kwame Brown has been going in on Charlamagne. The man said, I don't know who you working for, but the Breakfast Club always push this negative agenda bullshit. Let me explain how. Okay. Charlamagne is known for trolling people, right?
Oh, fact.
Getting under their skin. Right. Okay, but you want this black empowerment type vibe of people. You know, like, oh man, you know, we should stick together, Black Lives Matter, boom, 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 boom. But it's like, okay, how can you sit here, because he came out with some personal information about Kwame Brown's father.
Which he shouldn't have.
Right, like, oh, he killed the man or killed the woman, something like that in the ballpark, and, you know, something about his sister, about how she did some shit, and how basically they criminals. He trying to paint this picture like, okay,
like his brother and shit.
Right, he came out with personal stuff about that man's family, not him, his family, right? Family, by the way, that his daddy wasn't even in his life till later on in his life, and his sister, he met her at the daddy funeral. So this man has no dealings with any of this shit that this man bringing up, right? But what if somebody dig in his closet and bring out his skeletons? He got charged for having sex with a minor. Well, I ain't gonna say having sex. He low key raped the girl, if you want to call it spade a spade.
And pled
You know?
guilty to it in court.
Right. He just pled guilty to a lesser charge. He didn't get convicted for the rape, but at the same time, the girl traumatized about it. And think about how this man done been let off the hook and then led on to have a career on the radio. So now she can't even turn on her goddamn radio without hearing her, her attacker freely living his life and everything. Right. And if I'm gonna be real, not trying to, throw shade, but it's like, okay, and then you got DJ Envy. Envy always came off as a sucker to me. If I'm gonna be honest, he always be on some sucker shit. And then it depends on whatever guest they got up there, how they gonna treat you. If they got somebody that's like a D-list celebrity, or they're not gonna ask you what you got going on in your career, or what you got progressing along in your career, and then keep it professional. They're gonna ask some off the wall questions like, have you ever thought about sleeping with a man? Or have you ever thought? Yeah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
this man up here trying to promote, you up here just trying to get ratings off some bullshit because you feel like, I gotta bring some shock value for this guest. Right. But I bet Jay-Z came up there, y'all will be on some humble pie shit and just letting Jay talk and say, real estate's pretty, pretty. I mean, you can't pick and choose. We live in a society. Pick a nigga. We from Pick a Nigga University. We pick and choose who we want to big up and who we want to put on a pedestal. Fuck that. Jay-Z put on his pants just like I put on mine. Same with Beyonce. Notice if you say anything negative about Beyonce, it could be cold, hard, facts, the truth. This so-called beehive she got gonna be on your ass.
They gonna be all over your head for real.
You better ask Carrie Hilson and Keisha Cole.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I mean, so they excluded from the truth. But this still goes back to what Kwame Brown was saying. You got people like in the media, Jamel Hill, who I feel like, she need to give me some. But in my personal opinion, it's like I seen her and Kerry Champion go in on Floyd Mayweather. Like, Floyd was there, it was like, and Kerry Champion was like, well, Floyd, what about your prior history of, abuse, and you got other charges and all this and all that. Okay, so he the only athlete to ever have any kind of situations outside of his sport, right?
Yeah.
Because I ain't never seen Kerry Champion talk that way towards any white counterpart that ever had any kind of dealings or charges or whatever. And she could say, well, I'm doing it due to the domestic violence. All right, well, if that's the case, then if I'm not mistaken, Conor McGregor got a domestic violence charge against him. It was a football player recently, damn near killed the black girl. Yeah. We don't hear nothing about that no more.
ESPN barely won the cover.
See, look, we're in a day and age now, man, where if it's not like black related type shit, the black violence type shit, whatever, there's no point in putting it on the media. Oh, that's normal, It what it is. But shit, as soon as it pertains to like somebody being black and they did this, that shit all they eating that shit up. What you mean?
Yeah. We normalize it, fam.
For real. Like, it's cool to be black, I guess.
I'm just gonna keep it real. This is how I honestly feel, in my honest opinion. When Black Lives Matter first came out, I remember me and my homie got in an argument. He said, man, I agree, man. That's some bullshit what they doing. I said, well, D, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Black lives should matter, but they missing a part in that slogan. What you talking about? I said, low key, I get the all lives matter, even though they trying to turn that into a white thing. So I say Black lives matter in every situation. That's what it should say. Black lives matter in every situation. What about, like I said this on a couple shows prior to this, and I'm gonna keep reiterating. I don't want to hear nothing about no motherfucking Black Lives Matter if it's a cop killing a black dude Then we ain't got nothing to say when little Tanisha was in the back seat at McDonald's.
Exactly.
She got shot
Like,
because her daddy in
ain't
the
nobody
game.
riding.
Right.
And look, see, bro, that's my motherfucking thing right there. Like, we want to be like Black Lives Matter when a police killed one of us, but then we out here killing each other. What about that?
Exactly.
X.
Well,
Exactly.
then what that nigga Don Tripp said this shit. He said like we screaming Black Lives Matter, but we forgot to tell ourselves.
Correct.
That's exactly that's a true fucking statement. Like,
correct.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Correct. Correct.
Like motherfuckers out here killing each other, but like shit. What about that?
That's facts.
What about that?
That's facts.
And I don't think about the police killing. Like, even though that shit way fucking wrong. Like, in like being doing my parents' experience and shit like that. I ain't been thrown on the ground, dogs searching my ass and shit, tearing up my damn car. They ain't pay for that shit. They're like, oh, we got the wrong person. What the fuck you mean? Y'all paying for this shit? Nigga, I just got my CCTV. Like, come on now. Y'all tearing my shit up for what? But then, like, shit, go out there, them motherfuckers shooting at me and shit. They ain't no Black Lives Matter, is it? I guess not. Shit.
Right.
Man, that shit crazy. Hey, look, that nigga hit the damn nail on the head right there, huh? My
you
nigga.
know? Hell yeah. I stand firm on that. Like, bro, like, man, we killing each other at more of an alarming rate than these police is.
Facts.
And then the white folks sitting there just laughing at it.
Right. Man, I watched a YouTube video. It was a guy interviewing a KKK member, and the sad part is that the nigga was actually in Hattiesburg. Well, from Hattiesburg. I said, oh my God, the KKK in Hattiesburg? I ain't know. Anyway, I mean, true. And the dude said, he was like, man, do y'all, kill blacks? He said, man, I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. Man, me and my buddies, boy, when we want to get a good laugh and for kicks, we watch the news. Man, these black people out here killing themselves, man, at an alarming rate. Man, we go get us some whiskey and we just laugh our asses off. Man, they doing the job for us. We ain't even got a man. We don't do none of that no more. Man, we're peaceful. And when he said that shit, I couldn't get mad at him because I'm sitting there thinking about how many times I watched the Jackson news and I'm sitting there looking. This person got killed on this block. Around the corner, this person got shot. This little girl accidentally got caught a straight bullet. These dudes over here warring and beefing, so they done killed their homie over here. Dog, they literally got a war going on in Florida right now between two rival crews in Jacksonville. One dude, two rappers. I think it's Julio, and then it's Young and Ace. These dudes literally make songs about how many people from each crew that got killed by folks from their crew.
That's crazy.
Stupid motherfuckers.
Bro, I'm sitting there like, bro, how in the fuck, like, we normalizing this shit? Like, remember when Gucci got on stage on that verse and was like, smoking on that pookie low. Right. I'm like, bro, we normalizing like dissing the dead. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you gonna diss somebody dead, homie, and guess what's gonna happen? Retaliation. There ain't nobody. It's gonna be somebody with their heartfelt. Like, damn, this motherfucker really trying me and disrespecting.
That's their brother. That's their daddy. Right. That's their cousin. That's their son.
I'm just being honest. Like, if I'm in a gang, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be like, yo, when we gonna reverse the roles and say, you know what? I'm not attacking nobody that look like me no more. Nah. For what? We see what that got us. We've been through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the crack era. The 70s was the heroin era. The 90s, the crack era was still bad. I mean, hell, if we see that what we've been doing and the results that we've been putting out ain't been getting us shit, don't you think it's time to switch up? Don't you think it's time to be prosperous? It's time to actually put some progress involved and say, you know what? Hey, man, if we're going to be a gang, man, if we're going to go out here and we're going to get money, man, or whatever, we ain't finna terrorize our people, man. Because look at how, I'm going to be real. Look at these mafia movies. Y'all probably don't even pay attention to it. I think it's The Godfather. One of them, they was like, we will sell drugs, but you're not allowed to sell it in our community. We'll sell it in the black community.
Yep. Yes,
and
sir.
I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, and we glorify this, man, look at Scarface, bro. Man, look at Al Pacino. Look at and I'm like, bro, Do y'all realize these motherfuckers don't like us?
Nope.
They don't like us. Nigga, they giving us the dope to sell to our kind.
Yep.
They creating crack babies, crack mamas, crack daddies.
Yep.
Exactly.
And what we doing? We glorifying this shit. We in the club, nigga. We got money, nigga. Yeah, shake that ass, girl, and all that. And it's a stupid cycle that keeps reversing over and over and over. This shit been going on since our grandparents been there. Only difference was they wasn't as impressionable on the mind with our grandparents as they are with our ass. Because now we got the stupid box, aka the TV screen. Whatever they put on this TV screen, it just sucks us in. But now they like, okay, a lot of motherfuckers ain't watching TV now. So what's the next best thing? Your phone. Now they saying, okay, we can let you research and do whatever, but we know you black, so we know you ain't gonna research nothing educational. You're gonna be too busy on here on Instagram looking at ass shaking. You're gonna be on, all these other different websites getting enticed by all this shit we're gonna throw at you. Think about how many times you turn on your Instagram and think about how many times you see somebody shaking ass.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? Think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if we really think about it, it's like, yo, why is this shit keep currently just I'm talking about just consistently popping up on my screen? Because they trying to push this to us. And then they already got black being viewed as deviant.
They like people don't understand, like, nigga, black people as a whole, we actually real fucking smart. I'm not saying that like all other races is dumb, but like we fucking smart as hell, but we just play ourselves so fucking short, making it seem like we just dumb out there. But we ain't though. That shit crazy, bro.
Casey, can I say that? Damn, Fat, can I say this?
What?
I apologize. I keep calling by your government, dog.
My bad, man.
You good? What you said, man, I couldn't say it no best. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff, but I want to point to what you just said. We don't realize the intelligence that we have as a people. I'm gonna shout Nas. I will say that on his albums, King Disease had a verse, and he said I didn't know this. I didn't until I researched it myself. I went on Google, and it was true. It was actually true. One, listen, you listen to King Disease, right? You probably remember this verse. He said, "You probably don't know, but the stupidest part of Africa created algebra." Imagine if you'd have learned that as a child.
Dang.
The most stupidest part by numbers created algebra. Imagine if you'd have knew that as a child.
That's crazy.
So imagine the smartest part of Africa.
Right.
Right.
But that's not the depiction that they give us. They give Africa as if it's poor and you wouldn't want to go and it's filthy and it's nasty. You know why they give those images out? Because if we actually spark the brains of these black people and say, hey, wait a minute, we treated unfairly and unjust here. Let's get the fuck out. Then guess who they can't make monies off the backs of?
Off us. And we is the people who coming up with all this creative stuff, this new technology, this other like type of form of shit or whatever. And that's why I think that's why we should head back to Africa, to where we put all of the resources and all of the cash go back to Africa type shit, to where it can help Africa as a whole. And instead of trying to try to get rich down here, help the white people get richer. And I don't care how rich you is, if a police see your black ass skin, he gonna have a problem. So like it's always a problem here. Just go ahead back to the motherland. Shit, I think that everything will be straight then.
Right.
We so fucked up as a race, man. It's like you feel like, look, you go to one of like the rich neighborhoods, these motherfuckers ain't got these nice ass cars, they got these base ass cars, they still fucking running and shit. 2002 type shit. And here we go out here getting a 2021, putting the rims on the
Charger.
Oh, big step out, he got dually. Oh, he dripping and all. Like, come on.
Let me tell you what I ever noticed. I was gonna call you by Fat. Let me tell you what I noticed. When I lived down there in my apartment, it used to be some kind of fucked up apartments up from, and one though, before we get down to where we used to stay, it used to be some fucked up apartments like right in the front, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing for me to see a BMW out there. It wasn't nothing. Wasn't nothing. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you gotta really have your priorities fucked up to pull up your crib. Imagine you going to go, meet up with a broad and she agree to go back to your place. She see you, like you said, fat, they got the drip, they shining, they got everything, the car, but then you putting up to the hood. What part of this story am I missing out on? What's going on?
I don't know, man.
And then I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna be long-winded. I'm just gonna say this. You want to know what was one of our major problems within our own community?
What's up?
We don't invest in our own community. We say, oh hell no, nigga, this ain't Gucci, nigga, that ain't Louis, man, that's that FUBU, that's that Dada, that's that fake shit, man. We going over here to get this shit over here. So we so eager to go get them our money.
Right. Every time.
And I'm just like, bruh, like, how we gonna ever get ahead? How we ever gonna build any black businesses when we ain't even investing in them?
Exactly.
When you go to a black establishment, we waiting on the first thing for us to critique, for us to say, I ain't coming back to that shit.
Or trying to get a discount and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
We want the homie discount.
Man,
Your ass ain't trying to get a
shit
discount at the Louis Vuitton place or all these other places. So why the fuck you trying to get one now?
Exactly.
Nigga, look, hey, you see Michael Jordan, he don't care about that ass, but nigga, I know we first person in line to get the new shoes that came out. Mike don't give a fuck about us. Nigga, he made them shoes for motherfuckers who got money. That's why Larry Bird came out with his shit. That's why Shaq came out with his shit. Yep. Shaq said he made this shit affordable for everybody. Motherfucker get shit, and now like nigga, kiss somebody wearing some damn Shaqs. Oh nigga, like come on, bro. That's to fit the whole purpose though. But y'all sure want these motherfuckers Jordans for what? For what? That don't make no damn sense. It's a trend. I get.
Yep.
Motherfuckers get robbed for them, killed for them. They can eat this shit year round.
Man, but I be back in line to get them. Man, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. These motherfuckers ain't gonna pay none of my bills, none of this shit. It ain't gonna get
at all.
It ain't gonna make me jump high. It ain't gonna give me no more pussy. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I agree with everything, man. We hitting on all cylinders with this.
Keeping us brainwashed.
Look, nigga, I go to Walmart, give me some damn graphic tees, some damn shorts from Walmart and shit, some Walmart shoes. Nigga, I'm first in the motherfucker, nigga. You can't tell me shit.
Exactly, man.
Hey, my kid got the damn lights on my
shoes. Graphic tee legend.
Fuck your kids. I don't give a fuck what kind of shoes he got on. Shit, my kids, they happy what they got on, nigga. I'm happy too. Exactly. I don't spend $20 for all three days.
Right.
They're not $20 a piece, nigga. That's $20. That's it.
Totally.
Nigga, that's a whole outfit, my nigga. The whole outfit's for everybody and shoes.
Bruh. And you want to know the sad part? We live in such a materialistic world. I was on the game one day and I was online and just so happened, it'd be random people coming like sessions. And my phone went off and it started ringing. And this little kid said, "You got an Android? Come on, bro. You got to get an iPhone." I was like, I'm sitting there saying to myself, little daddy, hey, you don't know the first beginning of a bill. And you worry about a phone. Boy, I said, okay, let me ask you this. Since, I said, well, you a smart young man. Yeah. I said, you make all A's? Yeah. I said, well, answer something. What's 99 plus 2? 11? Oh my God, y'all. And I'm sitting there like, the kids are brought up to see the this is in. And they ain't learning shit.
Ain't learning a damn thing, nigga.
Then they get older and then be wondering like, bro, how this man even make it to the 10th grade, 11th grade, let alone graduate. I know a dude that graduated with me and can't read to this day.
Nigga, what? Well, I know my class, nigga. It's like maybe 20 of us. I don't know. I think I'm shooting short. Probably about 50 of us graduated. 10 of that 50, they just walk because when they got their GED. But like, I ain't gonna lie, shit, in school, they were fly to the motherfucker though.
Right.
But nigga can't read, right? Nigga, they ain't even got a job now, still doing the same shit. For what though? Nigga, you got kids now, nigga. So your kids gonna look at you the same way well, you know, since his dad and mom doing the same thing, so I guess it's cool. No, the fuck it ain't, nigga. It ain't cool to be broke and have nice things. Fuck nah. I'd rather have money than nice things, nigga. That's just me. I'd rather, nigga, look. I told my old lady, shit, I want a fucking van, nigga. The van I had just seen, nigga, that be clean the motherfucker. What you mean? That big got laid back seats and all that shit. I don't even know damn fast ass stuff. Shit.
Yeah, man, listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. If I gotta be broke, let me be broke because I'm striving towards my dream.
Right, nigga.
Exactly.
Look, I'd rather be broke and have all my bills paid, my nigga. And that's
You
real.
feel me?
Exactly. For real.
Not,
for real.
oh, I'm broke, but nigga, do you see the clothes? What?
Right.
Man.
All right, nigga, shit, hey, I'm fresh as hell about to go to the club, but shit, I ain't got that $5 to get in, though. I can't
Hey,
me
I
out, my
know
nigga.
plenty of people like that. You got me, dog? Got you. $5? Man,
Right.
oh my God. I mean,
these niggas see.
man, fellas.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Look, man, that's my thing now, man. Like nowadays, like see, even in school, bro, they don't teach us about none of this shit. About old nigga bills, they don't teach us about nigga got credit, none of that shit. But hey, I bet the white kids know about that shit. I bet I bet any type of money that like their parent got them a whole a fund set up for them and shit.
Right.
They might not have to find the clothes, but shit, I know when they get out of school, shit, they got a car already. Shit, they already going to college. That shit paid for. Nigga, when I went to college, I had to pay for that shit out of my pocket. My mom and dad didn't help me. Nigga,
Dog.
I was like, man, shit, no, something. I might as well just work shit. They just want to work towards anyway.
No, that's why I'm sitting there and I'm just like, all right, well, financial literacy is something that you can either learn from home or they could stop bullshitting and learn it in school. But let's be real here. We still in textbooks where it ain't nothing but great white men did everything for this country.
Exactly. They don't teach us nothing about nigga our history at all.
Exactly.
Like, man, look, I'm sorry, man. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving like that. I celebrate because my family want to do it. But shit, niggas, you actually think about it, these motherfuckers killed the Indians. That's how they got the Thanksgiving shit.
Correct.
So, like, they didn't teach us about that. They didn't teach us, oh yeah, man, the Indians and what the people was came over and you know that they got together. That's how we got Thanksgiving. They ain't tell about shit after that. They killed all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, they came together and be like, yeah, they're going to have a meal. And then
technically, we shouldn't celebrate
to them. So they help on the earth, brought diseases to them.
We shouldn't celebrate Christmas.
Day, bro.
What's talking about?
Pocahontas, nigga. Pocahontas. If you actually pay attention to that shit, she was a hoe that left her whole race to be with a white man.
Yep.
And that nigga killed all your people, nigga.
Yep.
Boy, that shit crazy.
No, if you think about it, we shouldn't celebrate Christmas, nor should we celebrate the 4th of July.
Hell no.
None of that shit. None of that shit. But yet and still, you know, we get for wanting to learn something and go back and learn history of why these, you know, holidays exist, we get penalized for that. That's why I think it was a dude that I ain't even really fuck with. I used to work with. He said some smart shit one day. We was at work. I never forget. He said a lot of people is walking around with smartphones, but how many people actually do something smart with them? I agree.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree. Man, this show, boy, y'all got me up here feeling like Martin Luther King.
Go ahead, preach, my brother.
Hey. Well, you know, we done had, you know, our real talk. Y'all know what time it is. You know. Y'all know what time it is.
Man. What
time man.
I know there's only one person that can kill this element. Juice, can I bring him in?
Bring him in.
To the viewers that are constant viewers of this platform, I think y'all know what time it is. Juice, I know you know what time it is. Let me bring this brother in. The connoisseur of poetry, the prescriber of love, the get in pocket of that bitch.
Right.
No one other than the one and only Love Doctor. Please take it away.
I need a love doctor. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. We back at this thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got my boy Fat in here. Fat, how you doing, my G?
It's good, G's.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We on the Love Doctor segment. You know, this is your first time. We also have, you know, a reoccurring guest, you know, that's been famous on this platform. Wan The
What's
Great.
up? What's up?
What's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Y'all
man,
good?
cool,
Y'all
cool.
good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, then you know, we got Mr. Al motherfucking Roker himself. Al, what's going on, baby?
Kiss the rings, bitch, but I'm doing great.
All right. This is the moment I think y'all been waiting for. You know, I'm gonna get straight to it. You know, first off, let me say this: do y'all got any questions y'all need to ask for as relationships or women or anything that you need, you know, me to get off the chest before I get into this game?
Uh,
Nah. Okay, you know, I'm dealing with three players. You know, so I know y'all keeping y'all, you know, situations in pocket, right? All right. So here it is. We're gonna play the game called Fuck, Marry, and Kill. You know the rules to the game. You gotta fuck somebody, you gotta marry somebody, and you gotta kill that bitch that you can't deal with. Is
right.
y'all ready, man?
Yeah, let's
Ready,
get
good
him.
doctor.
All right. You know, we're just gonna jump off into this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with this one. Fuck, marry, and kill. Gabrielle Union, Rihanna, or Tyra Banks. Pat, since you know, first time on the show, you got the flow, my G.
I see. Let's see. Who are the choices? He said Tyra Banks. And who else?
Gabrielle Union
Gabriel Union.
and Rihanna.
Yeah. So shit, I would have to, keep it like that then. Gabriel Union. Man, have to marry her. Go ahead and smash old girl, and then shit. Kill Tyra Banks. Get her ass on out of here. I ain't got time
Okay,
for her mom and ass walking around.
okay. He got rid of forehead. All right. Vaughn seemed to be thinking you tripping. Okay,
You
Vaughn,
tripping.
what's going on?
First off, check this out.
Ah,
I'm smashing Tyra Banks. You know what I'm saying? Because I can appreciate the grace and beauty she's with us upheld through the years. And I don't mind a big forehead. Hey, I got a big forehead. Secondly,
Oh,
I'm
go
a
ahead,
kill.
but your give you a concussion. You can get on out of here, man. Would you marry somebody else? You fuck somebody else.
Man, you made me lose my train of thought, man. Hold
yeah.
on.
Tyra Banks, Rihanna, Gabrielle Union.
I'm a kill Rihanna just because I have her voice. And look, it was wrong what Chris did. I'm not advocating for it, but she had to do something to provoke that nigga to take it that far. So I know that bitch know how to put some triggers. I'm getting her the fuck out of here. And I would marry Gabrielle Union just off the fact that, look, okay. I'm gonna try to say this without going too far in detail. I
I
didn't
know what you're gonna say. She gonna eat your ass.
No.
It's a bottom feeder.
Okay.
She a bottom feeder.
No.
Okay. Let me say this.
No.
I'm gonna say this. I won't go in detail on the happy relationship. Okay. Okay. I have experienced that. I didn't ask for it. I did not ask for it, gentlemen. But I will say this: it didn't feel bad. I didn't tell the young lady to stop.
He enjoyed
And
it.
I bet it didn't.
It didn't. It didn't. It felt like
Oh my
a
God.
wet wipe was going through my ass crack.
Oh,
It felt like
TMI.
Oh my God.
Oh, you
Flag,
nasty, man.
Oh my
flag on the
God.
play. Flag on the play. One, please save us,
what?
man. Save us.
Hey,
You
Save
no,
us.
don't.
you is
Oh,
a different breed.
First his toes 1 week, now you up here wet wipes in your man. One, please. Do
yeah.
it.
All
Do it.
right, it's very simple.
Okay.
Rihanna, I'm putting the ring on it. That
Are you tripping?
bitch got Fenty. She got Fenty. That's where the money at. I'm gonna kill Tyra Banks because of that fucking forehead, and I refuse to have a argument with her. And then she headbutt me in my nose, and I started motherfucking bleeding and shit. So no. And then I'm gonna fuck the other one. Shit. And I
Gabriel
forgot her
Union.
name. Yeah, Gabrielle Union. And it damn sure ain't because she eat ass. It's just because
Nah.
I think she look good.
She got money.
I'm finna see. I'm finna bring it home for y'all. Y'all ready for this? Here it is. Here go me. First off, okay, it's fuck, marry, kill. I'm gonna smash. You know what I'm saying, Rihanna, because that seems to be what all she ever been good for. Ask Chris Brown, ask Drake, ask whoever else done smashed the
Pat
shit.
Kemp.
That's all she's known for. She getting down. So I'm gonna go and smash her. And by the way, Rihanna got a big forehead too.
Exactly.
True.
So all right, okay. This just came to my thought. Okay,
She ain't that tall, man. She ain't that tall.
I'm gonna marry Tyra Banks because I feel like Tyra Banks got their loan money from way back in the gap. You know,
Hey, yo, true.
you know,
You
I'm a
absolutely
marry
right.
Tyra Banks. And I'm killing Gabrielle Union because I don't want to taste Dwayne Wade's ass if I kiss her. Oh no. Hell no.
Look,
Hell no.
they
No,
got mouthwash, nigga.
out of there. She up out of there.
She got a mouth like, nigga.
She up out of there, my nigga. Nope. Mm-mm. Now Rihanna and Tyra Banks may do the same thing she do, but at least they ain't came out with it yet. So I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of her. Cause
Juice, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Have you ever had a rim job?
No.
All right, teach his own.
I mean, I'm sorry. I ain't never had, I'm sorry. I ain't no tanky ass nigga like you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting up here licking ankles and feet and calf muscles. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me.
So you never licked the bottom of a woman's
In the
soul?
great words of what I said a long time ago, when was dick not enough? All right, moving on. God, this nigga nasty.
Y'all niggas don't suck toes.
Man, come next option. Ask this nigga.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Brandy, Monica, or Tony Braxton.
Oh my god.
Vaughn, you got the floor.
Oh, hey, look, man. Wait, hold on. He said Preston, so.
Okay, you go ahead, Fat.
Go ahead. No. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go first on this one.
Okay, I'm going first. I'm killing Brandy because I'm a shallow motherfucker. I think I don't know. I be
dark skin. She dark skin. He light skin. He don't fuck with them dark skin girls.
I married Gabrielle Union.
Man, cause she go eat. Anyway, come on.
Brandy, her head is bigger than her body. Her eyes real spaced out like a motherfucker. So I'm killing her.
Oh my
god. Monica, I'm smashing that. You know, but I'll stop if I see like a C murder tattoo somewhere or some shit like that. But
shit, you good as gone. Oh, y'all
right. And Tony Braxton, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's the most attractive to me, and I'm kind of what you said about the whole Tyra Banks thing. I think she got that loan money. So I'm sticking with Tony Braxton. I'm going ahead and marry her.
Right.
She went bankrupt.
She went bankrupt?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You
gonna be broke as shit.
I'm gonna fuck her and I'm gonna marry Monica.
Okay, Fat.
All right, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with marrying Monica. I'm gonna have to kill Tony, man. I ain't got time for her like shit, bringing me down. I'm probably just trying to get up my money. I'm like, look, man, you know, so I got like $100 in the bank. She gonna be scratching her neck. You think I can have that? I'm like, nah. She going out of here. She gone, man. I'm gonna have to marry Monica. Who the other one? I said,
Brandy.
I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna smash Brandy and marry Monica.
And you gonna kill Tony, boy? That's unexpected. I wouldn't expect that one.
Nah, she out of here. She gone.
One.
I'm gonna have to kill Tony, even though I love Tony, but I'm just gonna have to kill her just because of like how her voice is trying to sing. I can just imagine with trying to fuck her and shit. Like it's probably gonna be odd.
That's why I wanted to.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fuck Monica and definitely have to marry Brandy.
Yeah.
That's my childhood sweetheart right there.
Me personally,
I used to love her.
I'm gonna smash Tony because she was the best out of all three. I'm smashing Tony, you know, just because I smashed don't mean I gotta be with her for life. I'm probably gonna kill Monica because she a hood bugger. She like ratchet, like she like hood
Right.
niggas. And, you know, I can't deal with them hood hoes too tight. No, I can't
Right.
do it. Maybe. And I'm just gonna have a marriage with Brandy, but it's gonna be a little odd because that's Ray J's sister. So you know, I don't need that nigga coming in there, you know, at our get-togethers singing "If I Had One Wish" or some shit. So,
All up in the rain and shit.
I don't even know if
yeah.
the
I'm
brother
like, man, your brother out here in the rain, man. Go get his stupid ass. So, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna smash Tony. I'm gonna marry Brandy, and I'm gonna kill Monica. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look, but
Okay.
but Brandon, like she slow though. She couldn't spell. Like you know that show Moesha, she didn't spell her whole name out. She said like Moesa and she
I
got the A.
mean, but that's a show. Her name really
No, she was
Brandy.
singing on the show though, man. She was singing on the show and then she forgot how to spell her name.
M to the
Like, come
O
on now.
to the
Like
Isha.
Moesha. Nigga, the A at the end of your name.
Isha. I just thought about when he said it. She did do that. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe it has a little kick to it, a little vibe to it.
She could
I
be,
don't know.
y'all get arguments all the time because she ain't gonna know what's up. You like,
I
come on
mean,
now.
if she's slow, then that means I can pull wool over her eyes.
All right.
I don't know.
You can be talking like her. You can spell your name either. Both y'all can be over there retarded here trying to spell.
Alicia.
Hold on, man.
Hold on, man. Okay. I got one. You know, y'all might have known. Y'all help me out with this one. All right, so I'm gonna throw it in. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. We got Go Fuck Me, Mia Khalifa, and Kelsey Monroe. Go Fuck Me, Mia Khalifa. Oh my God, boy! Where you been? What rock you been visiting? He don't watch what? Well, he is the Jergens king. What you mean?
Go fuck me.
You don't have to Google it, G.
I'm about to.
I know you was. I know it's on standby. Just go to your history. I know it ain't too far away.
Nah, you don't want to see my history.
Oh my God.
So you said go fuck me. Go fuck me. Mia Khalifa and Kelsey Monroe. Check this out. I'm gonna have to marry Kelsey, man. You know, she's a little bad little Latino, man. She got a nice little ass on a little small waist, man. Oh yeah, she flexible, she fine, boy. Now I'm gonna smash up, man. Like she got them big ass titties.
Right.
Big titties now, no. I can do all that. Go fuck me. I'm gonna go get her on out of here, man. Like, she too old for me.
What? Oh, she might.
Some motherfucking name like, oh, what the fuck you
She
mean?
ain't old. She a year younger than me. I'm 31.
Oh, well, they all about the same age then.
Yeah, she like 30.
She gone.
Oh, no, G.
Get out of here.
You tripping, G. You tripping.
Get out of here.
One.
I already know one or two.
Help fat, please.
Let me school this nigga. Okay, I'm gonna fuck. Go fuck me.
You goddamn
Ain't
right.
no way I'm not gonna fuck a person that name got fuck me in it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
She might eat
What
that
the
ass,
hell?
man. Understand?
No, I ain't doing all that. I'm gonna fuck go fuck me. I'm gonna kill off Monroe, and I'm gonna wife Mia.
Because of them titties.
I agree.
And because she plays the game as well.
Okay.
Mia play the game?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she play the game.
Well, I'm about like
she
one.
don't even do the porn no more.
I'm a marry Mia. I'm a screw go fuck me, and I'm getting rid of Kelsey. I'm sorry, she got to go.
Damn, hope y'all wanna know who she is.
Man, I mean, I went, Googled it. I mean, hey, it was tough, but I mean, go, dog.
Go though.
I heard the first two. Come on, the last one. Go and Mia. I know who Mia.
Mia Khalifa and Kelsey Monroe.
Who?
Kelsey Monroe.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, if you don't know, you need to know. Boy, look, boy, y'all giving him new material for later on.
On me.
Monroe. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I will. Oh, first, let me see. Kelsey Monroe. Look, all right. I'm kill Kelsey Monroe.
Told you.
I'm a smash Go. I seen some of her work. It's all right. I seen better.
All right.
It's all right.
Cause she ain't eating feet and booty. All right, go ahead.
I've seen better. And I'm gonna marry Mia because, like Jawan said, she plays games. She seems like she'd be cool to hang out with. I'm a big anime nerd. She'll be into anime. I like anime.
Okay.
Had titties too. Like I said on the previous episode, I was breastfed, even though I know they clearly obviously fake, but titties are titties. So
I thought breastfeeding supposed to make you smarter.
it makes you healthier. I haven't broken a bone in my body.
Hell, you was chunky for majority of your life, so how you gonna break any bones? Had to get you out of that
First off, fuck you.
Okay. Oh my
I was
God. Healthy eating ass nigga. Anyway, I got my last one. Y'all ready for this, man?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hi, usually the last one used to be some bullshit. So all right, here we go.
Oh God.
Florida Evans from Good Time. Weezy Jefferson from the Jeffersons. Aunt Esther from the Sanford and Son. Make it happen.
Oh my God.
I go. Hold on.
Oh my
Tell
God.
it to me again.
Florida Evans from Good Time.
Florida.
Weezy Jefferson from the Jeffersons. And Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son.
I'ma marry the one that's from the Jeffersons, because like old girl was always cool.
Right.
So I just go and marry her because I always have a home cooked meal, shit like that. Like I'd be good.
Yeah, but she had Florence. She wasn't cooking.
Shit. I'm gonna kill. No, shit. I don't know about this one. Shit. Fuck it. Look here. I'm gonna kill out Florida and I'm gonna tear your ass up. Fuck it.
You best bring it, sucker.
Shit. It's gonna be brought to her too, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm about to go with the same setup, man. Florida, she got to go. She got to go. I'm sorry. She just wasn't right, man, on the show. So I know she can be right in real life. And I ain't like her. She should have had like some braids or something, man. I ain't like the little afro she had. It didn't fit her.
Oh my God.
Man, so she looked like me. Nah. Nah. Hell nah.
What?
Nah. Yeah, you go ahead. Nah, it's over for that.
I'm gonna kill oh girl, I'm Sanford Sons. That's off the rip. I'm sorry. May God rest her soul. I'm smashing Florida.
Oh my God.
Hey, James shoot all them damn kids in, and she must have something rocking down there.
Oh,
I'm just being real. Think about you. All my
Think
about it. All them kids, she must have something rocking down there. So that pussy rock must be
rock her
something
ass
good.
to sleep now.
Nah, she trapped that nigga. He was caught one day, but he just got caught up in the wrong moment.
To be trapped, it must be something good, right?
Hell nah.
Hell no.
JJ, he was retarded. Yeah.
Hey,
he was retarded
I ain't talking about the outcome. I'm talking about the action.
She probably handled that. She probably he was fucked up when he met her. That's why they stay in them and the looks
the project.
and I'm gonna marry Weezy. She probably divorce George, get the dry cleaning company, and I get that money.
Man, I'm marrying Weezy. I'm screwing Weezy, and I might kill Weezy. I ain't touching the mother two. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Man, see, there you go. There you go.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. If I got to choose, I'm going with one and Fat Alpha, man. I can't do it, bro.
You gotta
Not
enlighten your
Florida,
mind, Juice.
And I did, and it told me, hell no. I ain't trying to be broke. Hell, at least Esther looked like she had a decent place to stay. Brother then was in the hood for a long time. Man, James didn't even live long enough to see him get out of the hood. That's how long
So
they
did.
was in there. Come
So
on,
did.
man.
I'm talking
Nah,
about Booty
man.
Wop. I know that thing heavy rocking.
I don't want no Pootie Wop from her. She
You
came out
nice
with
salt.
motherfucker. You gonna hit
Couple
her and
Hennessy.
you know pregnant. You gonna
I'm
be
knocking her
broke.
block off.
hell no. I'm sorry, I can't do
Look,
it, man.
he's over there talking about good times.
Gonna be some too.
Man, you know, I think, you know, I always, since this is a special episode, you know, first time we ever had two guests, I'm not gonna end it on that note as far as, you know, the marry, fuck, kill. I'm gonna actually give y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more chance to redeem y'all. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Here it is. Erykah Badu, Vivica Fox, or Vanessa Williams.
Okay.
There it is. Whew. Whoever
Yeah, I
want to
ain't gonna
go
like this
this
one
one.
though.
We ain't gonna like
Yeah,
it. Hold on.
Look, check this out. I'm at the marry Erica. No, I'll be crazy for her.
Hell no.
What?
Yeah, I'll be crazy than the
That
motherfucker
nigga
for her.
went down shitties and everything.
Hey, look, I'm gonna come down, my brother. Hey, have you touched the Lord today? Hey, nigga, what you mean?
Walking around the
Y'all
mark of
fucking
Buddha and shit.
Look,
see what you
he
mean?
gonna come up to me, swine, my brother. Man,
Hey,
hell no. Get your ass.
oh, me. See, I'm at the. You said Vivica Fox and who else?
Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa Williams. I'm gonna smash Vanessa.
Yeah, oof.
Smash her, then she. Oh, girl, she on out of here.
Vivica Fox?
Yeah, she on out of here, man. I tell her I'm married, Erica, man. What you mean? She out of here.
One of y'all, Vaughn. One. No, I go. Here it is. This is what I do. I'm smashing Erykah Badu out real. Because I watched that goddamn window seat video. I know what she got under all them clothes. I'm smashing her. I'm gonna marry Vanessa Williams because I figure Rick Fox got some retirement money somewhere. She could divorce him and get that from him. And I'm getting rid of Vivica Fox just on the simple fact, allegedly she ate 50 Cent ass, so I ain't trying to be a part of that mystery. So yeah, I'm getting her up out of here. She gone.
There you go.
I'm gonna marry Erykah Badu
There
just
you go.
because I've seen that video.
Mm-mm.
I have no problem changing my attire, changing my damn clothes, and all that goddamn shit. I'm changing all of that shit. I'm gonna be a brand new human being out there.
He should be wearing dashikis and shit.
I'm gonna kill Vivica for the same reason. Yeah, she is all about the bottom shit bullshit, and I'm gonna hit Vanessa.
There you go.
Girl is sexy. Shit.
There you go.
All right, Vaughn. You gonna take us home?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh shit.
We already know who the fuck he gonna marry.
Oh, I know you, man. I know who you, man.
I'm going. I'm actually gonna hit Erykah just because, God, the magic we can make. I'm going to kill Vivica. I'll be shallow again. I don't know. Her face look funny.
What? You gonna kill Vivica?
Hell yeah.
But she
ass
I know, and I thought about that.
Hell no.
Let me tell you something, man. You had that triple threat, the ass crack, the nut sack, and the tip.
Bro, go to your options. Go to your options.
Boy, you ain't live.
Bro.
You
I almost
ain't
live yet.
You ain't live.
I ain't trying to live like that.
Yeah, now go ahead, kill me now.
And Vanessa Williams, I would marry her. She seemed like a wholesome wife, just, boring life, and she got some pretty eyes. I'm a sucker for eyes, and if Mike hit it, it must be something serious. So,
Mike who?
Huh?
Mike who?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan smashed Vanessa?
Man, who Michael Jordan didn't smash in the 90s?
That lucky motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
I smashed that. I married that. So I go with Vanessa Williams, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take no cross country vacation like Cedric Entertainer. So I stick with her.
Okay. You know, I think, you know, that concludes our edition of Fuck, Marry, Kill. As usual, you know, we gave some great answers. Vaughn has gave some very disturbing answers. And hey,
Very, very
we
disturbing.
know that nigga nasty. He nasty, man. He nasty.
I just
He
have
like
an
toes
enlightened mind.
and love to get his ass ate.
Man, he licking toes and hoes.
I say it only happened one time, but
one time too many. Hell no.
One
you
time
haven't
too many,
lived,
for real,
brother.
for real.
No, I live.
No,
I'm living longer than your ass. You.
The hardest part trying not to fart.
All right, yeah. This concludes the show, y'all.
No.
we enjoy. Listen to me. Let me say this first and foremost. Case, I know we've been saying fat Casey. Hey, my G, we highly appreciate you even wanting to be on this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That made it happen, G. Like I told Juan, whenever you want to come back, especially because you know finding guests is hard nowadays. You know, folks they got so much shit going on. We understand. You know, everybody living their life. You and Juan more than welcome anytime. Anytime.
Yeah.
You know. Juan, you already know. You a third time offender on him. So you damn near a regular.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's always open invitation for both of you guys. I can't go with this dude. Wow. We're gonna move into our final segment. It's called Get It Off Your Chest. That's just the part where, you know, if it's something that you know you might have on your mind or something that might have crossed your mind over the week.
Oh yeah, I do.
Get it off your chest. You got the flow there, my G. Got the flow.
That nigga nasty.
Hey, that nigga is nasty, bro. That nigga is gross. That nigga is gross. That nigga is gross, bro. Every week he get worse and worse. That nigga gross. I don't think he realized we record this so I can go back. I guarantee you, every time I have my love about the segment, he get nastier and nastier and nastier. That nigga gross. I'm glad somebody finally said it. Yes, thank you. One.
It should be fun though.
Oh, you know it, man. You know it. One, you got anything you want to get off your chest?
Oh, sure, man. I got some. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I mess with y'all people. I just want to put that out there, man. If y'all ever having any problems or whatever, and if y'all need to talk to anybody, don't call me. Call a fucking professional.
Okay. Thank you for that rather a different roundup. Vaughn, the nasty motherfucking villain. You got anything you want to add, man?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be real quick. This damn battery on this computer running low, so I'm gonna try to be quick as possible. I just want to thank Juice Shakur because y'all was speaking on something that kind of gave me a flashback to when you came to my apartment when I was living with my mom, and you kind of schooled me on a path I was trying to take at one point when I was trying to join a gang and be gang affiliated, and you just gave me the whole rundown. Like I said, I'm trying to be quick as possible. So I want to thank you as well as my brother, my older brother, because he was giving me a similar topic where you were trying to give me the pros and cons, well, just basically cons of the path I was trying to take. And the reason I was trying to take that path was because at one point I wasn't happy as the person I was, and like y'all was saying, trying to fit into a crowd, trying to find myself, and trying to appease people that didn't care if I lived today or died tomorrow. So I just want to say thank you for that, being my cousin, being in my family, and showing me that love. I just want to say I love you, and I thank you for doing this with me. I wouldn't do this with nobody else, so I pass it to you.
Nigga got me touched, man, when we cry, man. Man, I love all y'all, love you, cuz. Man, I'm gonna tell a quick little rundown. Let me tell y'all something. One, Casey, Vaughn, we are 4 young, powerful kings. Some of the stuff we talked about today made me realize I'm not alone with a lot of how I feel. But the thing of it is, think about how many people that feel just like us but don't have the platforms to express it. Next time you're around other kings and you want to express yourself, you know, let it, make sure you build a rapport with them and let it out, man. Don't ever hold none of this shit in because you never know what life you impact or you might even save. So, that's all I got to leave with. Like I said to the viewers, we love y'all family. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the channel, go on the Instagram page to you big booty ones. That's our fans. Give me them goddamn nudes. I'm still waiting on that shit. And yeah, man, we're gonna leave. We out this thing. It's a wrap. Oh,
Hold
and
it
one more
down
thing. One more thing. Fuck the Dallas Mavericks.
all the way. All the way.
Y'all
Big
ready?
money made around here. Bang.
Yeah. All right. We shall see. We shall. Teron Lou, don't you sell out in this fucking series. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna leave it on this note. Remember, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And on that
Amen.
note, this is I'm Just Saying 48 podcast, and we up at this thing. Yes,
Hold
Yes,
sir.
it
sir.
down.